welcome back to another video. This is Inside the Vault, and we are about to review the Tecmo Plays in Bo Jackson Battle Arena. I am alongside Galileo and Jake Seatown in the Bubble community. How you guys doing?
Hello, Bubblegum King.
Excellent.
Awesome. It has been forever. We've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. We are reviewing new plays, Tecmo plays. We're going to get into, there's over 200 plays in this set.
It's wild. When we heard there were going to be this many, I was a little overwhelmed. But then when we opened it up, it actually became a little more manageable.
Yes, when you dive in, it is not as bad as what it sounds. If it sounds bad, there's a lot of good things to come.
Hopefully everybody's excited about this as we are, because we're seeing these for the first time basically right now with y'all.
Yes.
We've had a little bit of time to rank them, but
you're getting our initial take.
Yep.
This
absolutely.
Is fresh. It's all fresh. So
new for everybody. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of what you guys can expect throughout this video, we're going to be breaking down obviously all of the new plays in Tecmo. So there are 75 new plays in Tecmo. We'll be breaking those down. We'll be ranking some of them. We'll be talking about which plays reference certain weapon types, and then just different categories, archetypes, all the different things regarding the plays. This is going to be a very fun video.
I can't wait. Yeah, there's, like you said, there's 75 new plays. There's 25 new bonus plays.
Yes.
And there's even 125 reprint plays, which again, there's even something to be said about that as we dive in. Why did they do this way?
I think just my initial thoughts on that, and you guys can comment with what you think, but I think some of those plays in terms of the rotation, 2-year rotation, there's some that you have to bring back. So by adding some of those plays that would have, from Alpha maybe, that would have been out of that 2-year rotation, by bringing them back, they're good for another 2 years in Tecmo. So.
I think that is one big answer to it, is that there's the sunset on old ones. I think they tried to develop something that will be the coolest sealed product tournament available.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. I think it's a two-legged thing that they've done here.
What do you think about that, Jake, in terms of the sealed?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
With 200 plays at your disposal in the packs, the options are limitless, right?
True. Yeah,
it's gonna be neat.
All the different strategies that people are gonna have it's gonna be wild. Like you don't know what you're gonna run into.
Are you gonna be a weapon type focus? Are you gonna spread your weapon types? You know, are you gonna go after just power buffing? Are you gonna go after crushing your opponent, taking away hot dogs, taking away power? What is gonna be your focus, right?
And we'll talk about some of those strategies today. So before we get into the actual plays themselves, is there anything else that we need to talk about? Obviously, there's the weapon count breakdown. Should we wait on that? Wait until we get to some of those?
We might as well just give the overview. Like you said, there's 225 total plays, 75 new, 125 reprints. Those are regular plays.
Yep.
25 bonus plays. Okay, and then in the breakdown of those 225 plays cost-wise, 57 of those plays are zero cost. 85 of those plays are one cost. 56 are 2, 23 are 3, and the top level cost is at $4 level, four dog.
That's crazy. Only 4 out of 225 total plays cost 4.
So what do you think of that, Jake, as far as if they've brought the cost in a little bit?
I think they've made an aggressive move towards the standard deck building, right? They want to get as many of these plays into your decks as we can. And it'll be neat to see how they implement them into the DBA.
Interesting.
Get as many as you can and actually engage and interact more. Have more, you and I going head to head, have more opportunity with 10 dog start energy to be able to go back and forth throughout the 7 rounds.
And I think we're going to feel this the most in the sealed, like you were talking about. In previous iterations of sealed, some of the best cards were 2, and you grabbed as many of those as you can, but it really limits the amount of interaction you can have in the game. You got to worry about how many hot dogs you're using and stuff, and you still got to substitute and all that. So this is going to make a much more dynamic sealed deck experience, I think, and it's going to be crazy.
And then the mechanics that you're going to find in Tecmo, right? You're going to find coin flip mechanics, which we know coin flip, we know dice roll.
Yeah, those things have happened.
We know draw, we even know hot dog recovery, but hot dog tax is one that hasn't been used a lot. Yeah. But cost pressuring your opponent is a strategy that I think is going to be amplified in Tecmo a little bit. There's even a substitution strategy that shows itself as we review this. Hero swapping, hero recursion, which is a weird thought process.
Yeah.
Like, why would I want hero recursion?
Yeah.
And I already got 60 heroes. But I only have 6 at 160 power if I'm spec, or 6 at 200 power. there's opportunity to amplify your high power heroes.
Yeah, start throwing them around into different zones and
you can move them, you can
rub
fake
open
them.
your opponent, that type of thing.
You can fake out an opponent and bring a hero into a spot that you're showing something that's weak.
See, like that right there, that's going to be fun. Just like being able to, like, just thinking about the current game as it stands, and then also thinking about what you just said, like, that's going to be interesting.
Imagine if you're sitting there on a 170 power and I'm on a 90.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, I'm good, right? And I've actually got a 200 power hero hidden somewhere else that I can pull out of nowhere and drop it on you, and literally spend one play's worth of cost to get it into the universe.
The previous Blast set really highlighted that kind of strategy too with some of the plays, but we didn't have enough supporting plays to really dive into that type of strategy. Maybe we can now.
Love it. The other big mechanic that I'll just mention that started to show itself early in alpha and then has, I think, really hit this apex level here is the rest of game mechanic.
Yeah.
Rest of game has shown up, and there's been some powerful plays in the rest of game world, but what I see in Tecmo is the more rest of game mechanics, but also addressing more ways to eliminate rest of game mechanics.
Aggressively addressing that.
Yeah. Aggressively.
Okay. Yeah.
So
and we'll dive into some of that.
But anyway, the mechanics are set. We've got them broken down. I will say one more thing, going over to the weapon breakdown.
Okay.
Before we dive into play-by-play.
Yep.
Jake, this is not an Apex weapon type set.
It's not.
It's not, yeah. When you look at that breakdown right there, Steel, Fire, Ice, 15, 15, 14, and then it drops drastically after that.
There's not a lot. First of all, there's not a ton of plays addressing specific weapon types.
Yeah, out of 225
in general.
total, yeah. It's true.
So there is some, I don't know what the right word is, but there's some good and bad to that, right? We're not quite ready for that Apex type weapon set because in Apex, it is so much harder to focus one specific weapon type, whether it's gum or hex or super.
That's true.
Or
That's true.
Even glow at that level.
Even Bubblegum King has a hard
Bubblegum
King has a hard time getting a full Bubblegum deck today.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see more of that as we have more heroes available to us in the future sets, right? Where people now actually have a full Apex hex deck, for instance, or a full super deck. There's probably a couple out there, but by and large, the greater community we don't have access to the cards to do something like that.
Yeah, I was building, again, I'm getting ready for the National coming up in July, and I was building my Apex deck, and I was realizing with the other commitments I have to other tournaments, I have Hex, I have Gum, and I have Glow. And I'm spreading across those weapon types, maybe sprinkle a little bit of alt in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's this whole, for me, you guys have looked at these plays. What's up with this alt? There's three.
Welcome alt world, which I love to see that we're dabbling with a couple of alt plays.
I do like my Brawl deck, though, and seeing 0 Brawl plays, it's unfortunate. I have a theory on that. I think Brawl, the company released the Brawl weapon type to be the lowest entry point period for somebody to be able to build a deck, and it's more of that war type.
Not substitution mode, not playmaker. You think that's their direction with it?
I think so. I could be way wrong, but it's like I feel like it's just a very entry point weapon type.
I will admit I threw a chair over that one.
Yeah.
I wish there would have been Brawl plays that showed themselves, even if it was a handful of them, at least we get some. But I get it. I would love to ask that question of the folks that designed it. Why none?
If I had to guess, this has always been presented as a legacy for Bo, and it's more football, and they went all in with the heroes in this one. That would be my guess.
So you think maybe in the future there'll be Brawl
for sure
in the future? Okay.
That's too big of an avenue for them to ignore, right?
Okay.
Like, it's coming. This was a very niche, specific, goal-minded set in what they wanted to do, I think. And
I agree with that, actually.
And you know what? That actually makes sense. If you actually go to the Archetype breakdowns that are really part of what makes Tecmo, Control and Disruption is at the top with 103 plays that are Control Disruption.
That's actually so wild.
Yeah.
103.
Sequencing and Future Battles. Sequencing and Future Battle is 47 plays.
Okay.
Coin flip / casino is 43 plays. So they're really making the gameplay randomness a big deal.
Just in time for Vegas, baby.
Just in time for Vegas.
Yeah, that event's going to be fun.
And then hot dog economy, there's 29 of them. And then you have the draw engine, draw control at 28. But overall, man, like what you're seeing at the top end of just the overall breakdown of just, it's movement, it's back and forth, it's more randomness and emotional high points and low points that they're trying to create like inside the game. So anyway, yeah, I say with that,
we ready to talk about some plays?
I think we should do it. And I will say I have one summary statement to make, right? It is that Tecmo is, I call it an interactive play set.
Okay.
And here's why. Against draw heavy playbooks, Tecmo's hostile against draw heavy playbooks.
Okay.
Against hot dog tax decks, Tecmo gives us as coaches more outs, more resilience. Against coin and dice decks, Tecmo can either join that casino or punish that casino. And against persistent engine decks where it's just run and play after play, Tecmo makes the game more interactive and can flip it on its head. And against weapon decks, Tecmo raises the value of knowing your heroes. There's just fascinating ways that it's interacting with whatever the playbook is that your opponent is doing. You have the ability to interact with that and engage it aggressively. I think it is, man. I think it's like they saw some of the weaknesses or some of the high guys like you that were running tournaments, right?
Yeah.
They saw you and they're like, you know what? How do we address Jake? How do we let Bubblegum King and Galileo sit across from you?
Which is good.
Right.
They need that.
And be able to address your strength and exist at the same table and maybe have a chance at beating you, right? You should see his eyes.
Yeah.
He's, I don't think that's possible.
No, the comment's making me uncomfortable, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have won 3 SCGs in a row, right?
something like that.
Yeah. Listen, I'll toot your horn for you. That's a challenge. Congrats.
I'll say it sounds like a sticky situation.
And
Tecmo.
let's do this.
Sticky situation. This is, again, play 1 through 75 in Tecmo they're all new. All of these ones are going to be new. So play 1. It is 1 cost. If your opponent's hero has a gum weapon, finally addressing gum a little bit more immediately, your opponent must discard 1 random play from their hand.
Yeah, to me, Jake, this addresses 2 things.
Yeah.
One, it's like more of an Apex-oriented card. Now, I know that Gum goes down to 145. I get it.
Yep.
This is Apex, and this is also a denial kind of a strategy, right? And so is this going to – where does this fit? At 1 cost, it doesn't really have my attention a lot, but definitely am I thinking about it in Apex-oriented tournaments? Maybe.
I am.
Yeah.
I can tell you I am for sure, because there's not a lot of those plays, because my Apex deck is primarily gum, and there's just not a lot of things that I can do right now that kind of benefit that. So I like this one.
I don't think this is a sidebar play if you're running gum. Honestly, I am thrilled that this is not a bonus play, because they've done a couple like this as bonus plays previously.
Yeah.
And this one is infinitely better because it can be part of your main board.
Yeah. Yeah.
If in a true back and forth, your opponent has run the gamut of their plays, right? They get to draw 1, but you've got honors. Now they have none.
Yeah, true.
There's plenty of strategy like that, like hand denial going around right now as it is.
And this amplifies that.
It does.
Yeah.
It plays right into it.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm holding this card, I've got to rely on my opponent to bring a gum card to the table, right? That's the only thing if I'm holding this card.
Yeah, so definitely it does feel more Apex-ish.
Yeah.
Just because, minimum in spec, like you're not going to have any heroes less than 140. So it's, you have a 50% chance probably of somebody, less than 50% chance in spec.
No, that's if you're only looking at 1 battle. You have 7 battles.
True.
And you're probably not going to want to run this in the first battle. You've got a fairly decent chance.
And here's the thing, I think, and tell me what you think of this. People are probably rolling through their decks maybe a little less.
Oh,
Is that a factual statement?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
So the crowd in general has a lot less plays in their hands and a lot more sitting in their play deck, their playbook on the table.
Yeah.
So whatever is in their hands, they probably have 4 to 6 plays on average. How do you handle random? Do you roll a die, or do you pick a number between 1 and whatever when you look at somebody? How do you handle taking away a random play?
I just grab one. If they present them as pick one, I'll pick
You'll
one.
pick it.
Pick one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it done both ways. I think I don't know that there's official ruling.
Yeah,
on
I don't either.
I think it's kind of just between you and your opponent
as long as it's fair, right? Like,
yeah.
If there's a way you can divide up a dice evenly, the dice is probably the best way to go. If they've got,
because that's true randomness, right?
Like,
yeah. If they've got 4, maybe you roll 2d6 and you go count by 3 or something.
Do players usually keep their best play on the left or the right?
Shuffle them up.
I don't know.
How do you keep yours?
In the last tournament, there was lots of. I used to play Lucky 7 a whole bunch of times. It seldom works, right? But I noticed that every single one of my opponents would grab the play that was to my, or the hero that was to my left. So I always put my lowest one there, and they grabbed it every single time.
That's interesting.
Hey, that's a nugget.
Mix it up, folks.
Yeah, take notes.
Seriously,
make earn it.
My man.
All right, moving on to play 2. So play 2 is risky draw. This one is the 1 cost. Flip a coin. If heads, draw 2 plays. If tails, your hero loses 10.
I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I think that's on the Vegas checklist.
Yeah.
So it could be fun there.
I feel like I don't mind it.
Now,
I kind of like it.
So
if you've got Loan Sharked and it's only a -5 for 1 cost, okay.
Yeah.
The spoiler alert, we're going to talk about a future play that if you're building your deck around, this play might not look quite as bad.
Okay.
Right?
True.
So we can reference back to this.
We might, yeah. But by itself.
Yeah, in a vacuum, this doesn't make my
Are you
top
going to, out of your
30 plays? No.
Yeah, 30 out of the 30, will you even consider it?
Probably not.
Would, yeah.
No. That doesn't mean it doesn't have a place in a very specifically built deck.
That's right. Coin flipping, absolutely.
All right. We're good on that one? On
Yep.
to play 3?
Yeah.
All right. Play 3. Deck burn. This one costs 1. Roll a dice. Discard that many plays from the top of your playbook. Example, if you roll a 3, discard the top 3 plays from your playbook. What do you guys think?
I've got questions.
Yeah.
More than answers on this play, okay? I just want to hear your mind, Jake. Why do I want to take the chance to roll a 6 and have 6 cards go into my discard pile? What's the benefit in that from your mind?
So this is, in my mind, a card that's going to have a lot of potential value in the future.
Okay.
As we get more plays that allow us to interact with our discard pile.
All right.
True.
For right now, it doesn't really have a place. But it's one of those things that you could blink and it could be a $300 card.
Oh, wow.
Depending on what comes in Griffey update or a future set, right? If they make a play that says...
Pick any play from your discard pile.
Run a play from your discard pile or something, and
yeah,
there might actually be something like that in here.
Yeah.
But there's not enough of it to incentivize this play yet.
So a lot of people right now play a discard strategy with their heroes. You get +10 for every play in your discard pile, including hot dogs. This one is actually could be a good way to just dump a lot in there and amplify onto that strategy that people are already doing.
Actually, your opponent can crush you with every card in your discard pile. You get a negative.
There's one from Alpha that people are actually playing right now, and it's your hero gets +5 for every card in your discard pile.
Yeah.
So it can help that.
You can use it that way, but then your opponent has the ability with a bonus play to get
the benefit from
hit you -5 for every one in your discard pile.
I think that bonus play costs 3 though, and it's not widely used right now.
All right.
Now, see, that's a perfect example though. If this strategy becomes a thing, all of a sudden now that bonus play is insane.
Apex is always a thing.
You know, Alpha Trilogy is always going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And as we get more sets, there's going to be more formats. There has to be.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
For sure.
And checklist as well. Checklist is not going away. It's too much fun.
Agreed.
All right. Moving on to play 4. This one is called Greed Tax, 0 cost. Recover 2 hot dogs. If you have 6 or more before you use this play, your hero loses 20.
Jake, this one, we're going to talk about our top 10 later on, but this one actually made my top 10.
I think it made mine too.
This seems like a good one.
I don't remember exactly where, but there's a history in Boba of 0 cost hot dog recovery plays. And I think that it's going to fall in line with 0 cost. And by the way, we don't know anything about DBS yet.
True. Yes.
DBS has not been released on any of these plays. But I'm guessing that when you're recovering 2 hot dogs for 0 cost,
it's going to be up there.
It's going to fall in line with the 30 to 45 kind of DBS range.
Think about it like this: it's a better version or a slightly worse version than it's going to cost you.
Yeah, it's a little bit better because I spend a lot of time under 6 dogs. I don't know about you.
No, but what I mean is, if you're already losing the battle, Yeah, this is just basically another copy of that. You get your minus 15, you get your 2 dogs back, you're losing anyways. So in this regard, it's minus 20 instead, but they're effectively the same card. So,
but does it say it this way though? I get to recover 2 dogs, but if I have less than 6,
so in that regard, it's slightly better.
That's the slightly better. If I have if I have 5 or less, I don't lose the 20. I just get 2 dogs.
Correct.
Yep. Oh.
I
didn't even think about it that way.
So there's
situationally, it's a powerhouse, especially in the later battles.
That's why it made my top 10 is like there's going to be half my game I'm spending sub 6 dogs at some point within a round towards the end of rounds. I hit down sub 6.
I think that this is actually a must-have. Actually, it is zero cost. It is a zero cost way to get 2 hot dogs.
And for reference, it's going to cost you in every single one of my decks.
This is a must-have play.
Yeah. Greed taxes.
Yeah, that's going to be a play that's very valuable immediately.
By the way, perfect. I love the name on this one. I love greed tax.
Yeah, that's going to be a very good play. If your hero has a steel weapon and you don't run any other plays this battle, it gets plus 25.
It's a weapon-oriented deck. It's steel-driven. Its economy is okay, right? I mean, 1 for 10 is usually the minimum acceptable. 1 cost 10.
Yeah.
It's a little better.
Certainly beats that golden ratio right there, yeah.
It definitely beats that ratio. And I don't dislike it. I don't run after it just yet. Yeah. But I will say the interaction of getting 25 for 2.
Right. I think based on how it falls in the DBS, this is probably a must-add to any steel deck.
Because typically, what are we, 20 to 30 difference in our hero scores?
Yeah.
When we're battling?
Top to bottom is 40, 35.
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
So in the worst possible spectrum, this cuts it by more than in half.
Yeah. So, and it definitely plays an integral part.
I guess I said in a steel deck, it's really only useful in a steel deck, but...
Yeah.
True.
But, yeah. That's a different layer of strategy where you're
speaking of that, though, somebody could go all brawl type and then just bank on them getting only steel, only fire, those kind of plays just to build a cheaper spec deck.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that to show up in decks, and I haven't quite seen it yet.
Yeah. Some of my early iterations of Apex were based around those, but the DBS is...
poo-pooed it? Yeah.
Not poo-pooed it, but it definitely... The need for it isn't as relevant. So the focus has gone away from the needing a specific weapon type in that regard.
All right, play 6, back in rotation, 0 cost, shuffle 2 plays from your discard pile into your playbook and draw a play. This actually, I think, references, this could be combined with one we just talked about, the one where you're discarding plays.
There's a couple of plays that I think about. One is where you're discarding 2 plays and you're getting plus. One is discard a play, get hot dogs. And so there's a few plays in here that are saying to discard, but then this actually gets them back into your deck and then draw a play.
Yeah, actually, I like this one.
So those plays you're referencing and this one, they've made previous rulings on cards, or erratas that they call them, right, where they specify that you have to do that. And I would have questions about this one, right? Do you have to shuffle 2 plays back in? Because that's not the same as discarding necessarily, so we're going to want clarification on this play.
Maybe I only have 1 is your point. Maybe I have
if there's
0.
only 1 or 0 in your discard, can you even run this play?
Yeah,
and that's
true.
If depending on how they tell us that we have to do that is going to dramatically affect how valuable this card is.
So we need clarification.
Yeah.
We do need clarification already.
So,
play number 6, clarification. Let's say, Jake, go both paths with me.
Okay.
Path number 1, they say, no, you don't need to worry about shuffling 2 in if you don't have it. How good is this play?
It's one of the top plays in the set.
Oh,
I knew it. I knew he was going to say
it's
it.
Draw a play for 0.
Yeah, it's a 0 draw.
It makes your deck smaller.
Yeah, makes your deck smaller. If they say, no, you have to execute 2 plays to shuffle back in,
then I would expect its DBS score to be a little more reasonable, and you can build around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this one in your deck no matter what? Either fork in the road?
Depends on DBS score. I'm not going to say no matter what yet, because
there's very few.
There's
very few that are no matter what. Greed tax was a no matter what.
Yeah, that one feels like a no matter what. In my opinion, doesn't really matter what the DBS on that one is. I feel like you gotta have.
It's gonna replace some kind of dog in there or add to it.
This one's very close to being automatically included, but again, if the DBS comes out at 45, it's probably not.
Yeah,
fair enough.
All right, play 7. Moving on is Doggone Streak. This is a 1 cost. Flip a coin until it lands on tails. For every flip that lands on heads, you recover a hot dog. This one with Loan Shark could be kind of nice, or no?
This is a play that I will not have in my deck, but it will beat me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
This play will beat me, but it will not be in my deck.
It's too contingent. I try to avoid 50-50s. Right?
Yeah.
I try to avoid 70-30s in your favor.
Yeah, somebody will rout me with this card, and it will be it will be Devin. It will be the Bubblegum King.
Yeah.
Hey, I do flip
He will flip me into the ground with this.
Yeah, but who's to say they don't create something like that for flipping in the future?
This is, to your point, there are certain plays that I would want to say, oh, I'm giving these away, and then there's plays, hey, tuck these away. Doggone Streak is a tuck away just in case more coin flip dynamic comes into play.
True.
Everybody should have 2 paper sets of every set anyways, just for deck building.
Boom.
Oh.
Boom.
I like that.
There we go. It's right. Get it.
You can build a deck that's standard, and you can have stuff to pull from for checklist or whatever.
If you're a gamer.
Yeah. This card might absolutely be a checklist superstar. We don't know.
Yeah, see, there you go. I always forget about checklist. By the way, what do you think about checklist? It's so new into gameplay right now. What's your take on checklist right now?
I love it. I think one thing that they've always said is they'll always protect the collectability of the set. So I think it's new ways to play the game. It gets people creatively thinking, but then too, it adds to that collectability. Everybody wants whatever it is, whatever that checklist format is at the time, you have to go get those cards.
Yeah, Cincinnati was their first real checklist tournament.
The Chili Bowl.
It was one of the funner experiences I've had at playing Boba. You didn't know what was coming at you, sideways, forwards, behind you, and different, and it was awesome. Having a great time with it.
No DBS. Everybody's working off of a shorter playbook.
Yeah.
And was there variation? Did you experience variation in the way that people played?
Lots of variation.
That's good. It's encouraging.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. I had a thought, and now it's gone.
I like it.
We'll come back. All right, moving on to play number 8. This one is called Heavy Handed. Costs 1. Your opponent's hero gets -5 for each play in their hand. This one is going to make a lot of people mad. I think.
I grinned really big when I read this one the first time because I thought about old meta.
Yeah, where it's get everything in your hand.
You're looking at your opponent with 20 cards in their hands, and you're thinking, wow, that's 100 points. And yes, I think, Jake, this one made my top 10.
I think it should.
This one's probably an auto include in everything. This is almost always going to be a 20 power swing, no matter when you play it.
Yeah,
almost,
for one.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
It's a.
I gotta have.
Powerhouse,
I want as many heavy-handed plays as I can get my hands on.
What's up with Boba and play 8? They like play 8 being a nuke. Sacrificing Scheme was play 8.
Oh,
this one is now play 8. Like, what's
are we seeing something here?
What's play 8 from Alpha? Is it good?
Deadline deal, I think.
So maybe they have.
Hold on, I can actually tell you. Huh?
Yeah, look it up real quick. That's actually a great observation.
No, play 8 and Alpha was reload.
Oh my!
What about update?
Update is opening strike. They let us down.
Okay, so we're
still good.
Yeah, that's
play,
a good
but
ratio.
not
That's a
Okay.
strong batting average, though.
All right. Wow. So that is one that we all agree that has to go in.
We got to play it.
You
Yeah,
have
that's
to play
us.
that one. All right. Play 9 is called Overplayed. This one costs 3. So this is our first one that now costs 3 dogs. If your opponent runs or has run more than one play this battle, their hero loses -10 for each play they've run.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Yes, I had one spot in my top 10 that I struggled with, and it's the 3 costs that ticked me off on this play. It ticked me off, but then I said, no, I'm gonna trust the DBS god.
Yeah.
That they're going to reward me for putting this in my top 10, because listen, man, I get it. The economy of this is tough, right? Because you've got to have, when you read this, if your opponent has run more than one play. So 4 plays is a big deal in Tecmo. I think is going to be a big play run in general. Oh, no, it's -10 for each play they've run. They just have to run at least one play. So 4 would be -40.
Has to be at least 2.
Yeah, to not feel bad about this, I feel like you need them to run 3.
Yeah, I get your economy there.
Yeah.
But boy, I don't know, man. Like, I put it going first, I'm challenging my opponent.
Yeah.
Going second, if Jake, if you run 7 plays on me for 3, I want to play it. It's a deadline deal kind of card.
It can be. The days of battles where your opponent's running 7, I think, are well behind us at this point.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people are going to like the sound of that.
The fact that this one costs 3 when 1 for 10, or 10 per play costs 1, kind of...
True.
It, like,
and which would you rather? Which would you rather?
You're getting punished for what they're doing here by having to pay 2 extra dogs to counter something that they did. Right? It's...
And you're right.
Yeah. Ultimately, I don't think this play made my top 35 or whatever it is I did. Yeah. It's the 3. There's so many good plays in here that are 2 or less that it just...
And I think, I mean, you might even be talking me out of that one, but I will say the other reason that I would maybe eliminate it is there's so many ways to defend your power in Tecmo and even from Griffey.
And there's better ways to punish that strategy that have already been printed, like forced retreat, things like that, deadline deal. And
let's pretend my top 10 has one less in it. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. This is a tough one. But I will tell you, this one made me happy and excited to read.
I do like it.
This one caused me a lot of thought.
And the other boon to this is that in those strategies used to be, you don't get to run any plays anyways. Now they're not. So this absolutely can be used as a sniper rifle. Oh, by the way, all of that buff you just gave yourself, kick it over to the curbs, buddy.
But one of the things that you guys are saying that I think is really important for myself and for everyone else is you can't think about the old meta in evaluating these plays. Is that a fair... I mean, I'm sorry. No. You can't think about the meta that is no longer available to you. Because this one, I clouded my judgment.
Sure. Point would that card have saved you in those situations?
Good point. He never let me play.
The meta. And now that's not the meta. We ultimately made this card a little bit lackluster because the ability to burn through your deck is, it can happen, but it's not going to happen nearly as consistent. Like 10% of the time, 20% of the time versus 100% of the time.
Right? I like it. I think it's a highly debated card now. I really do. And we're going to watch the way gameplay unfolds and how many cards people are holding play deck wise.
Yeah.
I know you just came from a tournament before Tecmo. And where were you at your last one? How many cards were people holding in their hands on average? And then basically how many were they playing like in a single round?
5 or 6. I wish I would have paid a little bit. It was 5 or 6, and it wasn't because people were drawing a bunch. It was because they were drawing stuff that they couldn't use. So they were sitting there trying to figure out what to do with the cards that weren't really affecting the game for them. Oh,
makes sense.
Moving on to play 10, press your luck. This one costs 2. Roll a dice. If you roll a 4 or higher, draw 1 play and roll again. Repeat until you roll a 3 or lower, then stop. That's a lot of moving parts in that one. At least when you like.
I know Jake is thinking about another card that's going to be talked about later. I like dice rolling. By the way, is Deep in the Playbook alpha?
It is, yes.
Deep in the Playbook. So Deep in the Playbook
Play
is
17. Yep.
It's going to end up, but Deep in the Playbook is going to ultimately roll out and away from us sometime late summer, early fall, right? So it's going to disconnect from these roll the dice plays. Is that right?
So November it rolls out.
November.
So we've got about 5 months.
Okay, so there's a few months to make hay with it.
We probably have them until December 1st, if I had to guess.
Okay.
So with Deep in the Playbook plus this play, do you think that is a combination that a lot of people will use at least until that point, until November?
I think for one more hot dog, I'd rather have roll some plays.
Okay.
Because that guarantees you one.
True. This is a tough one for me. I'm on the fence until I think about one in the future that we're going to talk about. Tell them what we're referencing. We're actually referencing the play.
It's a bonus play,
It's a bonus play. We'll go ahead and reveal it now because we're talking about dice roll plays.
Yeah.
It's rolling reset, I think.
Rolling reset.
Yep.
Bonus play 1, okay.
And see, here's the thing. On screen, because we got the print file, it's going to look a little bit goofy. It's going to be hard to read them. That it's on pink.
Yeah, because this will be a foiled card. So it's going to be hard to read this, like you just said. But like I want to say that the pink is white, but the image had to be this. It was just the way that it prints.
To have it as a foiled. But that says for the rest of the game, if you roll a dice and you don't like the outcome, you can re-roll the dice 1 time to try and get a different result. That's a for the rest of the game 2-coster.
Yep.
So,
and that's going to make dice rolling strategies insanely fun.
So let's use that card. Assume that card's in play. I roll a dice, and it's a 3.
So you got a 50-50 shot of getting to draw a card on the first dice roll. Now you have a 50-50 shot. So what does that create? A 75% chance total? I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I think probabilities are always 50% with the dice. It's always going to be 50%.
So what I'm getting at, though, is now you have 2 chances.
You get it.
It's going to increase it from 50% to some number, right?
Which I like, because look at that. It's wait a minute. I might get. Imagine this stack, but now that stack is what, 4 cost in total to have that stack going.
Sure.
Because you got Deep Playbook 0, you've got your bonus play 2, and then this one becomes 2.
But with Deep in the Playbook and this, like,
oh, it goes nuts.
You get to keep going. As soon as you get a 4, you get to do it again. So with Deep in the Playbook,
it can go wild.
Yeah. Say it takes you 2 rolls to get your first 4, so that's 2 cards that you draw, and then you have 2 more rolls to try and get another 4. So you're drawing 5 off of this, just for two hot dogs, right?
It could be.
It's going to get out of hand in a hurry. People are going to have their entire decks in their hand in a blink.
That bonus
and then you
play.
Penalize them with the play.
Yeah. I like it, but it feels like it needs to be part of a packaged system.
Yeah.
By itself, I'm unattracted to it.
Deep in the Playbook is going to make a lot of things more enticing.
Exactly.
Which, for this one, because it requires another card to be great, right? Maybe the DBS comes out at 30 instead of 35 or 40.
True.
So, yeah, just to encourage that kind of strategy. And I'm hoping that once alpha falls off and the majority of the control plays that are the problem go away with it, we can relax a lot of these DPS scores. Who knows? We'll see.
I like that. All right, play 11. We are on play 11 now, right? Yeah,
yep.
Play 10, play 11. Forced hand, cost 2. Your opponent must either discard 2 hot dogs or give your hero plus 20. For 2. I mean, the hot dog economy on that one.
I like this play a lot.
This is one of my favorite plays in the set.
Because does this create tension and decision making? You're forcing.
Yeah, it allows your opponent to make a mistake.
Walk me through what you're thinking. So give me the situation that is in your mind.
So in that situation, when you play this play, you're not going to know if they make the wrong choice or not. But the fact that they have the ability to make a wrong choice, every time you can force a choice on your opponent, you should, right? And yeah,
I think to your point,
like going second, they either have to lose 2 dogs or let you win the battle, and who knows how devastating that's going to be. And if they don't let you win the battle and they lose 2 dogs and now they can't win the next 3 battles, who knows? It just depends.
You're in a situation with this play, and I think what you're saying is they potentially make a wrong decision, but you play it at the point where it's a right decision either way for you.
Yeah.
It's 2 rights for you, but it's a wrong and a right for them.
My option is always to try and steal a battle, right? That's the name of the game.
Steal a battle.
You win 4 battles, you win the game. But if they don't let you have that one at the cost of potentially 2 or 3 battles, then that card just gets better every time they make a decision.
Yep.
True.
That's funny that we both were attracted to that one.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to play 12. This one costs 0. It is called Overflow Tax. Recover 3 hot dogs. If you have more hot dogs than your opponent after you've recovered your hot dogs, discard 1 play.
Again, to me, 0 cost, 3 hot dog recovery. We all know that in deck building now with a DBS system, 1000 DBS, there's usually a couple of plays floating around in your deck
that you
don't care about. And we now have abilities to pull those discarded plays back in through plays that are now in Tecmo. This one, easily a top 10 for me.
This one
this is infinitely better than Back from the Dumps, and Back from the Dumps is amazing. Because this one, you can do it whenever you want. Right? You're not giving 3 dogs back to your opponent. You're not having to find a time where they've already got all their dogs to use it.
Timing is
much less relevant, right? And this one's coming out of left field, usually later in the game, probably. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I've got 3 dogs. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah. With this one, and one that we talked about earlier, I'll put it up on screen. But it's one that you also recover hot dogs for 0. For 0 cost, you can get 5 hot dogs.
These are regular plays. These are not bonus plays, right?
Wow.
These are workhorses right here. This is Overflow tax is a workhorse on the hot dog engine. Workhorse.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on that one?
Nope.
All right. On to play 13. This one is called Bailout. Cost 0. If you have 0 hot dogs, recover 2 hot dogs and discard 1 play. So back to the hot dog recovery.
Yeah.
Another good one, right? Or no?
I don't necessarily. I wish that my mind would go to the spot that I wanted in my deck, but I don't want it.
Yeah. I like as similar as this one feels to the one we just read. It's not nearly as good because you can't use it until you've got 0 dogs left.
That's my issue.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be an absolute superstar in sealed.
Yes, thank
True.
you.
Absolute,
right here.
absolute superstar.
Yeah,
in sealed.
yeah, because you're gonna run out of dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a free substitution. Right?
Yep.
It's a free two dog play.
Yep.
But there's just too many better options in construction.
Man, I know, and like if I'm building my deck around the defense position and posture, like I'm holding a spot out of my 30 that probably
Yeah.
the majority of my game is not going to be usable.
Yeah, the first 3 battles you're probably gonna hate having that card in your hand.
Yeah, you're going to be
Like
mad.
it's just gonna
that
be
you're
dead.
All right. So moving on to play 14 here. This one costs 0. It is called Reset Momentum. Your hero's power returns to its starting power. Your next hero gets +5. Okay. So if your opponent is doing things to maybe decrease your power, it's a good one. But, I mean,
My first thought went straight to Noble Sacrifice.
Oh, you're going to get 10 the rest of the game if you take your hero to 0. Then you come back with this for no cost.
Anything else where you submarine your own hero's power, this for 0 resets it.
Yeah.
Instead of having to run the ones that say, if your weapon type is this, it can't go lower or whatever, or weapon types of this can't lose power, whatever, right? This just allows you to utilize some of these cards that are insane if you remove the fact that they nuke your own hero's power, right?
I love it. I agree.
Yeah.
Imagine I was visualizing the dice roll where you roll and you can go to 0 or you lose 40 or you lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And so all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm going for the win with my dice roll. I lose or I go to 0. I can play Ha Gotcha and actually drop my opponent to 0. And then I can turn around and go reset momentum.
Yeah.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Yep, there's so many good cards that you're going to run anyways. The other dog play we talked about, Noble Sacrifice, all of these things that give you these amazing benefits for dramatic self-harm, right, are now just that much better. And this doesn't cost you any dogs to play.
I don't know where I rated it. This might have to take over the one that you talked me out of in my top 10. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Reset Momentum's got more potential now that we're talking.
It's got a lot of fun involved with it.
Can Deadline Deal, can this be an addressing to Deadline Deal?
Of course.
So you swap you give me 115, you take 160, and then I can actually play this second and bring myself back to 160. Okay.
Yep. And you're forcing a tie. They basically wasted 3 dogs in their Deadline Deal, right?
And I spent 0, and they spent a bunch.
The main problem there is Deadline Deal is usually run when you're going second.
Going second. It's their win card.
All right. We'll move on to play 15 here. Running low, 0 cost. After using this play, if you have 1 or fewer plays in hand, recover 2 hot dogs. Is this one that it's not useful for so long that it's not good?
It's like the 0.
Yeah.
It's like the 0. I'm still running low. Still doesn't move the needle enough for me for my other options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing, similar to last time.
Very situational. Again, superstar and sealed, but probably won't ever crack any of my constructed decks.
Yep, agreed.
Okay. All right, play 16 is Please Let Me Come Back. 2 dogs. If you've lost the last 2 battles, your hero gets +20 and you draw 1 play. This is like last resort.
You've lost 2, right? It is situational. You know what's interesting is I ran an AI program just to evaluate stuff. I actually used this as a strong comeback play. And I was like, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I think there's better options. Yeah,
I like the idea of it. Its economy is not bad. I get a play and I get 20. But I had to have lost 2.
I think I'd rather choose something that had the 25-point swing that doesn't require me to lose 2 in a row.
For the 2 cost.
Yeah, there's plenty of those out there that are just better, that don't make you have to wait 3 battles to use it.
One of the mindset things, Jake, that I notice about you in just these first few plays that we've reviewed that I think would be good for other people to be aware of when they're doing it is you look at, a lot of times you look at the description and the words, but a lot of people don't take that extra step to say, at 2 cost, what are my other options? What are my other options at 2 cost? If this is doing this, are there better options somewhere in the world for that?
Like outside the pocket will take that spot over that card every single time.
There you go. Outside the pocket. What is that? You get 30?
30 for 2. And if you lose the battle, you discard your hand. But if you're going second,
you're winning with it.
Which means this one, you have to lose 2 battles in a row. So you're going second. And then it's only 20 instead of 30. But yeah, you get to draw a card, but who cares?
Yeah.
Like outside the pocket, you just have to be going second, whether it's through easy choice or you lost a battle or whatever.
Yep.
There's much less restriction on that card.
Love it.
All right, moving on to play 17. We have Please Be Low. This is a 1 cost play. Roll a dice twice. If their sum is under 6, your opponent must discard a random play.
So we just moved out of the SSP, the shoot.
We did.
Now
we are now into short print plays.
Short prints, okay.
Yeah. Please Be Low, 1 cost. Roll a dice twice. If their sum is under 6, your opponent must discard a random play. I feel like that's a lot of chance.
It is.
What are the percentages of that? I don't even know. Like
28% chance of actually getting to make your opponent discard a card.
Yeah, I don't even care though about the under 6.
What do you like about this?
I get to roll this lucky 7. It's like a lucky 7. I get to roll my dice twice.
Not really.
Why?
Because lucky 7.
It gives you 100 power. I get that.
But it fits 2 purposes. Regardless, depending on the outcome, right? One, it fits into your discarded hero strategy. The other, you potentially win a battle. This one has actually a much lower chance of getting to be 5 or less to actually make them discard a card versus rolling a 7. A 7 is like 42% chance or something on 2 dice.
Oh, wow.
This is 28%. We'll round up.
For 1 cost, though, for 2 plays. If I'm running deep in the playbook, 1 cost, 2 plays, guaranteed. Maybe I get to discard a hero or a play for my opponent.
But if you don't have deep in the playbook and play, how happy are you that card's in your hand?
Don't think I would play this without deep in the playbook. There's no way I would play this without it. Yeah, it is dependent on deep in the playbook for me to be interested.
So, perfect segue into this, right? What else do you have that does this better?
Okay.
Going to be plenty of dice rolling plays that do effectively the same thing that are going to be dead in your hand a lot less times.
Yeah, it makes sense. If someone was, and this is more of a question to you, if someone was doing a discard play strategy against their opponent, does this have a place, or would you say no, there's better plays? There's better discard plays available than this one.
I think there's almost certainly better discard plays available, but I would have to look into it. Because even in that strategy, you're not going to want more than 4 or 5 of those plays.
Yep.
Like the one, was it Overwhelm from Griffey?
Oh, yeah.
For
Overwhelm.
4, you get 2. I would much rather have that than this.
There you go.
And that's 4 hot dog costs. That's saying a bunch.
That says a lot. That says a lot about it.
No, it's based on the impact, right?
Yeah.
Chunking 2 cards out of your opponent's hand, that's 50% of their hand a lot of the times.
True.
And that's going to dramatically limit versus something that might happen 28% of the time.
Yeah. How many plays are there where you get to roll a die at least twice?
Oh, I don't know.
You've got Lucky 7. You've got Nasty or Nada.
Are
there a bunch of them?
We've gone over a couple here, right?
Where you get to roll twice?
And then we've got the bonus play that will allow you to roll twice.
That's okay. How does that card interact with this card? Do I get to roll 2 times more with this card?
If we go strictly by the wording, every time you roll a dice, you can roll it again and get a different result.
So it is, if I roll and I hit a 6 on my first roll, I have that bonus play. I'm like,
you don't like it.
So now I'm to my second roll. Then I roll again for my second roll, which is truly my third roll. I roll again, and I'm like, I roll a 6. I'm like, oh, I don't like that one. I could get 4 rolls for 1 cost.
Correct.
That's my like that.
I do too. But again, now it's relying on 2 cards to be in play to be useful.
It's a package.
That's a crazy package, though.
Again,
I'm telling you, man.
If you have those 2 cards in play, literally every other dice rolling card is going to be better than this one.
Yeah, you've said something to me in the office that I'm going to repeat out loud, and it doesn't involve swear words, so you're okay. Don't worry about it, all right? But you've said this about just about winning. You've said, I don't need to win more. I just need to win. And sometimes, and this is where like I'll get carried away with, I want 90 points or I want more dice rolling. It's like I only need a couple of dice rolls. I don't need 4.
Exactly. You don't need to win the first 4 battles either. Same concept, right?
I need to win the first 4 battles.
You don't like that uneasiness of battle 5, 6, 7. Yeah. No, I like it. This to me is situational once again. Yeah. It's dependent upon other plays, and it's weak standing alone.
I hate to put a dagger in a card, but I don't think I would even use this in sealed. Right? It doesn't have a place yet.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it never will.
True. In sealed, you're right. In sealed, you're 28% odds or whatever that is exactly.
So again, maybe it's a checklist superstar. We won't know until that specific checklist hits that maybe it's amazing in Vegas.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Until then, until we have a chance to actually sit down and build for Vegas, I don't know how to answer that.
Yep. Right on. Right on.
All right. Moving on to play 18. This one costs 3. It's called Roll for 30. Roll a dice. If it's 4 through 6, your hero gets plus 30. If it's 1 through 3, your hero gets plus 30. And you lose 1 hot dog.
It's either 3 cost for 30 or 4 cost for 30.
Yeah.
The questions that I ask myself are how many 30-point plays exist in Bo Jackson Battle Arena? 30-plus points. And we've said usually your spread with an opponent is 30 to 45 in a particular match. I probably personally, unless I've got the bonus play rolling, this is also one where I'm not going to have it in my deck unless it's connected somehow to another play.
And there are situations where you can use this and be fine with it. If it's the last play you run and you don't have any dogs left, or it's the last battle and it doesn't matter, or what have you, right? But again, for constructed, there's just other things that are going to do it better. I would take a 20 for 2 probably over this just because it's 2 dogs instead of 3.
Yeah.
The economy in game is so very important. In every game that's ever been created,
you got to fight that economy on every. That's a real battle, and a lot of people don't take that serious enough. The economy of the play.
And I was actually watching a YouTube video on this the other day. They were saying in every game, every broken deck in every game ever abused the economy of its energy source. Right
there, it is.
That's why it's so important here in Boba.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not dead, but it's
not,
also not an option.
It's not ideal.
A priority.
It's not ideal. It's not priority. Yeah.
Superstar and sealed probably.
There you go. Yeah. It'll win some sealed.
It absolutely will.
Sealed games.
Yeah. All right. This one is play 19. Alternate angle. If the hero in the active battle was the second hero you revealed with an alt weapon, it gets plus 15 for 0 cost.
Welcome to the alt weapon.
This is the first alt weapon that
we revealed, and it's 15 power for 0, but it's got to be your second alt hero in your deck.
Which is easier, and right now that doesn't make sense because you only have the Billy alts, you have
Cybers.
Yeah, you have
rookie power-ups.
And Cyber even has Cyber weapon type. So
that's right. So it's
rookie power-ups.
I think some of the champion boxes have
World Champion boxes. It's very limited, but in Tecmo with the 8-bit alt arts and all of that, now it can become interesting.
Yeah, this is one that's probably going to be in the Tecmo tournaments.
Yeah.
Must.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, that one's pretty straightforward.
Someday maybe I would love to someday maybe build an alt deck.
Yeah. That'd be insane.
Because, I mean, again, I love my rookie power-up cards from last year's National. By the way, I can't wait till the National to see what happens this year.
They need to do it again.
But anyway, for now, not interested.
Yeah. All right, play 20 here. Outshined. This one costs 1. If your opponent's hero has a glow weapon, your opponent must discard 1 random play from their hand. This is going after those glow decks.
I like it. I do like this.
It's in the same situation as Sticky situation, right?
Yeah.
Very situational. You got to hope your opponent's playing glow. And especially since with DBS, it's sideboard as a concept is impossible, right? Because you're not going to build any of your 1,000 points for your deck into your sideboard, and you have to if you're going to, right?
So can you explain that real quick for people that don't have this concept down?
So if your deck has to be 1,000 points under the deck building score, right? And if they only limit that to having to be in your deck, now you can put 15 of the most broken cards in your sideboard and just swap them in. So you can't have a sideboard situation with the DBS right now. Not saying that they won't come up with a way to do it more effectively, but until the DBS isn't a thing. Like, because
so I can't have a 10. So I can't have a 10 DBS card in my deck and have a 10 DBS on my sideboard and swap them between my matches.
So
if I've got a sideboard,
it would have to be that exact scenario where you're swapping a card for a card with the same or lower DBS score,
okay,
which really limits
your sideboard
usefulness
options
of the sideboard.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually when you sideboard, at least in other games, you're taking out cards that aren't very effective and putting in cards that are. This situation, you would have to take out something that you've dedicated a larger portion of your score to for something that is situationally good.
If you're in an Apex tournament and you know that Devin's going to be using Gum and Glow and Hex, and it's a 1 in 3 hero randomness across 60 different heroes, 70 different heroes, 60, does that attract you to this play in that concept or not?
No.
It doesn't.
No, I would probably try to find something else that did something similar without
weapon
that I didn't have to change out of my deck.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Like it.
What's the one from Griffey? It's Momentum Breaker or something. Their hero gets -5 and they discard a play. That card's insane.
What's the cost on that? Is that 2?
It's 1.
1. Wow.
But the DBS score is 45, which is why it's tough to run.
Yeah.
But it warrants that kind of score for what it does.
True.
It's true.
All right. Outshined.
Moving on to play 21. Flip 4 coins. Your hero gets +5 per heads and -5 per tails.
Loan Shark makes this 0 downside risk and potentially 25 for 0.
True. So a good combo.
Am I right on that? Because Loan Shark says every time you flip a coin, you get +5.
It's potentially 40 for 0, right? If you get all heads. Because with Loan Shark, they're getting -5 for every flip. So
they're getting -5.
The worst case on this is you knock theirs down 20, but you knock yours down 22.
So it's a flat.
1 in 16 or something like that.
That would be you're in a flat situation.
Yeah.
Is your downside risk.
Yeah. The fact that it costs 0 dogs is a massive boon for this card.
4 Flip Frenzy.
Like, that card's going to be used in Vegas. I'm almost certain of it if it's on the checklist.
This one made my top 20. It didn't quite break the top 10, but this one was definitely a top 20 for me.
Yeah, it didn't quite make my top list just because it's too situational. Right?
Yeah.
Without Loan Shark,
dangerous.
Without Loan Shark, more often than not, it's going to do nothing or worse. Because if you expect 50-50, you get 2 heads, 2 tails, nothing happens. So if no Loan Shark now...
Yeah, it's a pretty subpar card.
You're looking at 25% chance, I think, of getting -5 for them.
4 Flip Frenzy.
But that said, that might be the direction that we're going with this as sets start rotating out of standard, right?
True.
You might have to start running combos like that to have a better chance of winning.
I believe, and I did put this in the document that people are going to have access to. It'll probably be linked into the video, but I put combos, which is 2 plays, and then packages in there as potential mixes that Tecmo is showing.
Yeah.
And 4 Flip Frenzy is definitely one of those combo and package oriented situations.
And it's one card that I really want to be awesome. I really want to be, but if I'm being objective, it's not there yet.
There you go. And you're the master of objectivity. I agree.
Yeah. All right, play 22 here. This one is called Marked for Pickup. 0 cost. Send the top play of your playbook to the discard pile. Face up. Are they supposed to be face down?
I had a question about that, the way that was worded, but
okay.
But I know something that no one else knows.
What is this?
So I don't even want to speak to this card because I'm going to let the man that really likes this card talk about it.
My understanding is everything that goes to the discard pile is face up because it's community.
Same.
What Mr. Galileo there was hinting at, this is my #1 favorite play in the set.
Really?
It is. Yep.
It literally. Hey, by the way,
what?
I'm looking. It doesn't even make my top 10, which makes this is the part of the whole show that I am most interested in.
What?
Talk to me. Share with us your angle.
Okay, so we've got hot dog economy and we've got play economy in our game, right? The play economy is there to make your deck smaller without actually reducing the number of cards in your deck.
Okay.
Right? This does that for 0 dogs. it just makes you have to wait a little bit.
You're making your deck smaller.
Yeah.
Because you're moving it to the discard pile.
So you're effectively drawing a card for 0 here. You just have to wait until the end of the battle to get it, basically. So,
Right.
yeah, they get to see what you draw, but most of the time, who cares? If it's dog recursion, you get your dogs back. So it gives them a little bit of information. That's the trade-off. And you have to wait. But at the beginning of the next battle, you're drawing a card and you're taking that out of your discard pile, so now you've got another card in your hand.
Yeah.
And if you've optimized your deck and everything in there is good, then what's the problem with it?
Yeah. What makes it number 1? Like, I get the concept, right? Like, I get the concept, but is there a reason beyond that? You mean, like...
After this battle, you can add that play to your hand.
Oh,
if it's something that's terrible, you can just leave it there, and it gets it out of your way.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I could be discarding a garbage card.
Yeah. You've already got your combo, and you got by any means necessary. Oh, yeah, that can stay in the discard. I don't freaking need it now, right?
I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody thought of it that way. Anybody who's listening, there's no chance.
I'm so glad you're a bazookan.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
There's absolutely zero drawback to that play.
It actually could amplify your deck. Now, see,
I take that back. The drawback is they get to see what it is.
Sure.
And if they're ready and they can plan around that play being there or not. But
I will tell you, that's the only reason that I even like it. The can word.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I like it. The other part that you described, I thought, like...
Think about it like this.
I don't care.
So, how excited were we for the HTD version of 1-for-1 play?
Yeah,
because back in the day, 1-for-1 was 1 card for 1 dog, and we were thrilled that we had it. We were excited to jam that into our deck. This is a card for 0 with a little bit of flexibility, and the only problem is you got to give your opponent some
information.
You're not giving them dogs back. You're not giving them more cards. You're not giving them hero power in one way or the other. You just give them the information, and they still have to be able to use it properly.
And this is the part that I'm learning from you, even in this whole conversation too, is sometimes when you give people information, they actually emotionally react to it and make the wrong choice. What if you get a monster card that gets shown and it totally changes how they play their game and messes them up?
It probably would, actually.
It probably does.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, he just drew frickin' deadline deal. What do I do?
Yeah.
They're on pins and needles trying to figure out the right move.
You're actually blocking their information flow and getting them to focus. Oh,
that's a good one.
The judge is going to give you a game loss for revealing information. Now you get to do it for free and without consequence. Right?
Wow.
Because you're not allowed to show your hand or your face down stuff to people. That's a tournament no-no.
You know what?
There's all sorts of layers of thought that you can put into this, and
you taught, I think, everybody that isn't just have decades of experience in TCGs, read the plays word for word.
Yeah.
I can read that word for word, and I wouldn't have picked up.
That's the brain, I think. Battle, you can add that play to your hand. It literally made the play go 4 dimensions on me.
Yeah.
I felt it and smelled it the minute that you said that. Thank you.
I like it. All right, play 23, one or the other. Reveal 1 play from your hand. Also select 1 play in your discard pile. Your opponent chooses one of the plays to go to your hand. Discard the other.
Yeah. This reminds me of the hero play where you get to show heroes and then your opponent decides that 1 hero goes to the discard pile and 1 actually gets played. And there's strategy behind that. But I don't know. What do you think on this one or the other?
I think... I'm just guessing here. I think they had an idea for what this play could be, but I don't think it's going to work the way that they want it to. And it's not as good, right? It's the reason I wouldn't put it in my deck is because the only time I would want to use this is if I thought there was a chance I could get rid of a worse card from my hand for a better card in my discard pile, and they're never going to choose the better card to stay in your hand. So probably not.
Okay.
Because Clean Slate is as popular as it is right now because it affects your opponent too. This one could have some potential if there isn't a requirement to have a play in your discard pile. If you're just trying to get something in your discard pile, that would affect a different play maybe. But I can't think of a play that does that right now. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think this is going to see any play at all and for good reason.
Maybe it's setting up for the future, and we just don't know what that's going to look like.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe the wording didn't quite come out as they intended. I don't know what their intention was, but it, like, at a glance, this card looks like it could be super fun and amazing. But when you actually dissect what it is doing, it doesn't really do anything for the person who has it in their deck.
Definitely a saver. It's a curious card. You kind of go, that's curious. Maybe it's usable in the future. I'm just going to put that in the box for later.
It appears that they're going in a way that is putting a lot of your stuff into your discard pile now.
All right. Moving on to play 24 here. This one costs 0. It is called Gambler's Feast. If you flipped a coin during this battle and win this battle, recover 2 hot dogs. If you lose, discard 1 random hero from your hand.
Listen, if you're a discard hero strategy, this is a 0-cost way to get rid of a hero.
I think
it's a coin flipper. If you're a coin flipper, if you're a discarded heroes, it's got the potential to recover 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
No.
Well, if you win this battle.
There are times you're going to want to lose the battle.
Oh, I see. Just get the discarded.
Yeah,
you just want to get the hero discarded.
You just want to get the hero in there.
That's true, because to your point, like, how many 0-cost ways are there to discard heroes?
Not many.
Not many.
Yeah.
So this is good either way.
Yeah.
And I honestly see myself using this like that more than I would trying to get the dogs back.
The dogs are just...
I mean, it's an emergency source of dog recursion, but
truly
realistically, it's a much better way than rebuild to put a hero in your deck, or in your discard pile.
Man, you always hurt my feelings when you talk about rebuild that way. I love rebuild. I love rebuild HTD.
It's a good card that has its place, but
just not. Yeah, no, I get it.
It's so situational.
Yeah, Gambler's Feast. This is not a gamble.
Yeah,
this is not a gamble. The title is a little bit deceiving. 0 cost. You want to lose and discard a random hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that in the name of this one is very much the way that I was thinking it is. It's for those people who flip coins.
Look to the 3rd layer where the discarded hero sits.
See, now, based on how this is worded and the punctuation that they're using here, I wonder if you have had to have flipped a coin in order to get the discarded hero.
Yeah, because it's a sentence. If you flipped a coin during this battle and win this battle.
And then it says if you... So, yeah, you probably have to have that in a coin flipping deck, too. So...
Okay, so that makes it not as great.
Not as attractive.
Probably not as attractive,
yeah.
All right.
All right. That is play 24.
Again, we need clarification from Wicked on that.
This is a clarification card.
Yep. Okay. All right, play 25, costs 1. It's called Risky Reload. Only run this if you have less than 3 plays in your hand. Flip a coin. If heads, draw 3 plays. If tails, discard your hand.
Nope.
You're not risking.
Not gonna bite on this one.
See, this one is for me because I would play the one before it as well.
So,
Jake, tell me why I want.
So this is very similar to 4 New Plays Baby, right? The only time you're gonna want to jam it out is if it's the last play in your hand. Then there's no you're not discarding anything anyways if you're wrong. But again,
is this the last play I want in my hand though?
Like,
ugh.
For one, how many plays are there that just get you a card or 2 that are better than that you don't have to have a 50-50 chance of doing? Right.
This will be a card that beats me, but it will not be a card that I allow myself to win with.
This is another one that might be a superhero once Alpha rotates out and
True.
Some of those cards go away and you're looking for options that do this type of stuff.
Yeah, I am so scared of this play.
For good reason.
This represents evil.
Yeah.
Risky Reload is evil to me.
All right.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, moving on to play 26. This one is called Dice Trap, 1 cost. The next time any player rolls a dice, your opponent's hero gets -15.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I play this and just randomly somebody's going to get hammered with -15. It's a trap.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you mean? Maybe. What do you
that
mean?
Can also hurt you, right?
No.
Yeah,
it says it's because it's my opponent, so I'm playing it, right? The next time a player rolls a dice, so whether it's me or my opponent, they're going to get hit with -15.
So they can hurt themselves.
They can hurt themselves.
It's a landmine.
It's a landmine.
This is a good one. This is
a
really good play, actually.
I like it.
Yeah.
1 for 15.
Come on, Jake. Be on our side.
Come on, man. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Objectivity, boys. Objectivity. It's keyword.
All right. Come on. Tell me why Dice Trap. By the way, it only 1 letter changes it from Dice Trap to Mice Trap.
True.
Think about that.
Yeah. This is a trap.
Just if your opponent's playing dice, you don't have the power to control when it goes off, right? They're going to use it as soon as possible to get it out of the way. Right?
True.
So if you're built around dice rolling and they're not, then cool, because you can save that for when you absolutely need it.
Because it's a bullet.
It's a bullet.
You're firing your bullet at your time.
It's a sniper rifle to be aimed at whatever you want it to.
There you go. True.
Right. That said, if you play it in Battle 1 and you haven't used it by Battle 5, you're probably going to forget about it, and that's,
True.
it adds an extra moving piece that you can forget and cause havoc with.
And I'm thinking about this because what you're saying is your opponent's going to look at that, and if they're playing the game and they're taking good notes of it, they're going to say, I'm going to roll my dice when I don't care.
I'm up by 40. Let's take it now.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it now and make it not impact me. So the chances are that this card actually has the desired impact.
Or I'm down by 40. Let's just roll a dice and get this over with.
Yeah. I went from amazing to
I still like it.
Yeah.
It has a place.
It has a place.
Sealed superstar, probably.
Yeah.
Sealed superstar, yeah.
Can't forget about that.
No,
I like
it's
that.
important.
I'm going to have a section that we're like, because we've said a couple are going to
Sealed
be
superstars?
Yeah, sealed superstars. That will be, we're going to have all right, play 27. Next up, Echoes of the Fallen. 1 cost. For the rest of the game, whenever one of your heroes is sent to your discard pile for any reason other than your substitution, your opponent's hero in the active battle gets -5.
So, again, I have privileged information that I'm looking at right here, but this is the one of the very few plays where both Jake and I rated it exactly the same, and it was
good?
in our top 10. We rated it as 5th.
Yeah.
Both of us, independently,
Yep.
came up with, by the way, #1 for coolest name.
Yeah,
I love Echoes of the Fallen. Anyway, Echoes of the Fallen.
Fact
You
is-
tell me why you like it. I know why I love this play, but you tell me.
Oh, it's just it's another one of those little sniper rifles, man.
Yeah.
Oh, sacrifice and scheme. Oh, look, your hero gets -10.
Sacrifice and scheme. Yeah, you're throwing
Yeah.
2 cards into your discard pile. You're getting 2 plays,
You-
and then by the way, you get
Your boy rebuild. Hey, there's -20.
yeah,
-20 for locker room evacuation as well.
lost plays.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, lost plays is attractive.
No, is it?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
it's only
Whoops.
heroes, right?
Lost plays is not attractive. This is heroes.
Heroes.
But it's such a relevant strategy right now in the meta, and dominates for 1 hot dog in that specific meta. 1 dog.
That's the point. 1 dog, and it's for the rest of the game. You will get to just hammer away at this thing unless somebody picks you off, which I assume they will. People are going to pick off this play.
yeah.
That's another
Yeah.
reason why it's attractive, because on its surface, -5 isn't that intimidating. They might overlook it, and all of a sudden you nuke them.
You've picked up 2 wins
Yeah.
because of it.
Play 28. This one costs 2. Bad chemistry. If your opponent's last 2 revealed heroes have different weapon types, your hero gets +15 and you draw 1 play.
No, I love chemistry, and I don't like bad chemistry. I'm out on this
I
one.
think there's too many people that do play one weapon type.
This might be the best sealed card we've announced.
Dang
True.
it.
Yeah,
Why do
from a sealed perspective, yeah, because they're gonna have different weapons.
Yes. Okay, I'm speaking from a perspective.
Think about how good Cheap Trick is in
Sealed.
Griffey sealed.
Yeah.
Right? This is that times 12.
Yeah, you get to draw and you get 15 for 2. Yeah, and
And
everybody's going to be different hero types typically.
Yeah, and this is going to make people need to
Weapons, yeah.
figure out doing stuff with their heroes that they weren't ready to do, right? Making sure there's 2 in a row as often as possible.
Sealed hat on. I'm thinking constructed. Sealed, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
The-
But
the-
on constructed, do you find a home for this?
No,
Okay.
no. Everybody's got their decks narrowed down to Steel, Fire, Ice, Glow, and for good reason, because the synergy is just too good with.
What about Apex? Maybe.
In Apex, I'm not looking for plays that cost 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
pardon me.
So
It was his strategy.
No,
He
I
actually
know, I
revealed.
know.
That was a nugget.
Yeah.
there's
Dang.
the hot dog economy in Apex is going to be even more important than it is in any other, because we don't have the synergy of the heroes.
Information. I'm shocked you actually said that. Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm telling you, that's impressive.
This is the point of our conversation. We're
I
here
know.
to educate people.
I know that's a serious nugget, though. I agree.
Yeah. So
Bad chemistry. And I'll even ask you this way: Is it truly? Is there a demarcation line here? Is there just a true void of saying that sealed is multiple weapon and constructed is mono weapon? Is that a true statement at this moment in time with Tecmo? Do you believe that Tecmo has just further amplified mono decks?
I think the importance of there's few weapon types in constructed has always been.
It will continue and
been paramount. Even back in alpha. Like, I tried to get down to 2 hero types in standard or in spec as quickly as I could. It was impossible to do 1 at that point.
Yeah.
And it's just if for nothing else in a competitive constructed environment, that's one less thing you have to remember when you're playing.
Yeah. And that's true.
What's my weapon type, right? So my biggest thing is simplify the game as much as I can so I can remove as many things that will give me the ability to mess something up.
I don't think you're human.
Yeah.
I think you're a robot. I'm saying that in a complimentary way.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm saying that is such objective zeros and ones thinking, and you do need a little more of that mindset when you're doing this. I love it.
Don't be afraid to cut a good card if it's not doing what it wants. What you want it to, right?
Yeah.
Like,
love it.
In the Chili Bowl, right? I saw people using cards that on the surface were amazing, but in that environment weren't very good. Roll some plays, combo deal, things that cost 2 and 3 that were normally powerhouses in standard just weren't very good because the hot dog economy says no. So you kind of got to find a different way of doing those things. Yeah.
All right, moving on to play 29 here. Loaded or hungry for 1 cost. If you have 6 or more hot dogs, your hero gets +10. Otherwise, recover 2 hot dogs.
I love this play.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, this one.
Play early.
Yeah, like whether I'm not going to try to get 10 with it, most likely. Maybe it's a win card and it's sitting in my deck at the right time for that. But for me, this is about the second half or the last sentence.
Oh, so just recovering 2 hot dogs.
Yeah.
For 1. Okay.
Yeah, I for 1, and it didn't make Jake, it did not make my top 20 or my top 10. It just missed. I think it was like number 12 for me, maybe 13. Spending 1 to get 2. I've always struggled with cards like the bonus play, roll some plays. Or what's the one where you spend 1, you roll a dice, and if it's 1 or 2, you get 1 hot dog. If it's 3 or 4.
Yeah, roller dogs.
Roller dogs.
Yeah.
I hate roller dogs.
I feel like you always get, get your dog
I get
back.
my dog back, right?
And it's worse because it's a bonus play.
Yeah, and like there's 0 costs that give me 3. 1 is giving me 2, but it does give me the potential to win 1 for 10. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this one? Because it made it high on my list, but it didn't break my top 10.
It's another sealed superstar.
Yeah.
I don't foresee a situation where I would run it in my spec decks right now, just because rich get richer and other things like that.
Exactly. My other options at this cost are less. Yeah.
But again, sets rotate. A year from now, when Update is gone, or Griffey's gone in basically 2 years, 18 months. So it's going to be a minute. But as the other ones rotate, this isn't a terrible option for dog recursion, but there's, in this set alone, 5 that are better, right?
And here's in most of the decks that you're building, how many hot dog plays are you running in a deck on average? For me, I'm somewhere around 6 to 8.
Yeah, that's about the wheelhouse. Before this most recent DBS change, I was at 6, I think, and now I'm at 8.
Okay, so you bumped up a little bit as well. Yeah. So it's just, how is this one going to compete against those 8 that you've got loaded in?
And when I say 8, a couple of them only get you 1 dog back, but they do other things at the same time.
But they do powerful things.
Sure, and we shouldn't understate that +10 can steal a battle from somebody.
Oh my goodness! Well,
still,
what is it?
Like,
what's the play that gets you up to your heroes? Oh, pick on someone your own size. Yeah,
just because pick on someone your own size is great in its own.
Is
right.
that 2 though? That's
it's 2. Yeah.
So you're spending 3 to win.
So this play here costing 1 hot dog does it a disservice. I think it needed to cost 0.
I know, in comparison to the other dog recoveries,
because there's other at 0 it's probably an auto add to everything. At 1 it's probably pass.
Yep, I don't disagree.
All right, moving on to play 30 here. So this one costs 0. It's called 5 dog draw.
I don't know. My alternatives for drawing a play that aren't situational. The if statement for me kills me on this one.
Yeah.
But
you really got to be paying attention not to make that a dead card.
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
It did sneak into my top 20 as number 20.
Okay.
Just keeping it in the vacuum of the Tecmo list.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Sealed superstar for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna
As
say
long
sealed,
as long as you're paying attention. But yeah, it has to be exactly 5 dogs. That's
And it affects the way that you spend your dogs. You got to be, to your point, you're paying attention, and there's order to the way that you got to do
yeah.
things.
You got to get creative with how you do.
And it's, I don't know. I'm
Same
probably
thing,
passing.
adding an extra layer of things that you can mess up, right? Like, try to
Exactly.
reduce that.
Complexity here. Yeah. No thanks.
All right, moving on to play 31 here. Your hero gets plus 25 at the end of this battle. If you use 2 or more plays, discard 1 random play from your hand.
I don't know, man. 25's great. I like 25. I'm probably got a lot of rounds where I'm using 2 plays, so that's okay. Discard a random play from my hand.
So this actually lands at number 3 on my list.
Number 3? Yep. You're about to blow our mind. I already know it.
I love this.
So outside the pocket ends up in every single one of my decks almost, right? 30 for 2. This is 25 for 2 that I don't have to play second. Right? Because I'm going to use it. It's going to be the only play I play. If it gives me plus 25, and then I let my opponent go if they win. But I don't have to worry about my hand being emptied. Right? So this is just I think a slightly better version of outside the pocket. And the swing is big enough that it's going to matter. Right?
When it says discard 1 random play from your hand, you potentially have a nuke sitting in your hand that you're going to win with.
But I have control over that.
You don't get to control 1 random play from your hand.
I get to control if the card is discarded or not, because I can play it when I've only got 1. That's the only play that I've used.
If you use 2 or more plays, discard 1. Your point, you're not going to discard a play because you're only going to use this. You said that earlier and I didn't pick up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have control over when I use it. Like that random play is never going to come into play, and if there's a chance that it does, it means I'm probably about to end the game.
So this is a 2 for 25. It's the only play you're running.
Yeah.
And you love it.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. And you don't think there's better options for 2 floating around out there?
I think there's one in this set that we're going to get to, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I put it in my top 25 or whatever.
Moving on to play 32. This one is called Big Swinger. 0 cost. Reveal the top play of your playbook. If it costs 3 or more, add it to your hand. If it costs 2 or less, your opponent draws the play and you discard the revealed play.
If the only play that's going to save you is 3 or more and it's not in your hand, you get a little bit closer to it.
I don't know,
but
man. This one just has no business.
It's not good enough, yeah.
This has no business in a deck that is mostly not 3 cost.
All right, moving on to play 33. This one is even odds. 0 cost, roll a dice. If even, swap your hero with a random hero from your hand. If odd, your hero loses minus 15.
Personally, I'm not on this on constructed at all right now. I mean, it's not on my watch list.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what do you think, Jake?
It's not in my top 25, but there's potential for it. I don't hate it because the cards like Curveball and a couple others, they cost 3 to have this ability. Yeah, it's 50%, but you run it out there when it's a perfect card that you use instead of substituting, right? Where we talk about using battles as a resource, like you're going to lose some. If you're going second and you're already losing, running this, there's no downside to it, right? You get a free substitution if it works. If not, nothing changes. It doesn't cost you any hot dogs.
Yeah.
We need a little more clarification, right? Does the hero that's in play go to your hand, or do you discard it like normal and
swap your hero with a random hero from your hand?
Okay, I guess your hero goes back to your hand in this one. So maybe that dampens it a little bit. There's this card isn't as bad as it feels when you read it.
Yeah,
what I mean, there's you got to think outside the box a little bit for it. And I'm the king of avoiding 50-50 chances on my cards, but
it's not a 50-50 chance. You're just saying I'm either going to lose more, which you're already losing, or you have a chance to either put yourself in a winning position or force your opponent to spend to win.
Because if you're going second here and they see you got a 115 out there, what are they going to do? They're not going to run any plays from their hand to change that. If they've got a 155 and you're holding a 160, now you give them a quick elbow to the throat and you carry on smartly, or nothing happens. Yeah.
Meaning, am I going to guarantee my 160, or am I going to, roll a dice on it?
Yeah, and deep in the playbook and our bonus play that we got coming, right?
True. The combo,
this costs
the
0.
fun. Yeah.
So
it's got some consideration. I like it.
It's one you don't want to forget about.
All right. Very good.
Because the DBS score on that's going to be minuscule at BS.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Play 34. This one is, come on, 6. 1 cost. Roll a dice. If you roll a 6, your hero gets plus 30. If you roll a 1, your hero loses 30.
So you got a 16-point-something% chance to get your 6. You got a 16% chance to be negative, and you got a 67% chance of it doing nothing.
Yeah, I was just thinking with one of those ones where you're rolling to draw a play.
Yeah, and that's the combo factor.
But again, if you're paying a hot dog for a 67% chance of nothing happening, or an 80% chance that, or it was an 83% chance that it's a negative effect, or thing, the odds are 2 in your favor.
All right, that's play 34. Play 35, Metal Purge, 0 cost. Discard a hero with a steel weapon from your hand. If you do, cancel all plays that affect the rest of the game.
This is the pull the plug world, and there's actually a few of these in the set that are referencing discarding a weapon type to cancel a play. So it amplifies the mono deck.
Costs you nothing.
Yeah, this is going to be in everybody's hand.
And it can be played at any time.
Yeah, anybody who runs a steel deck will have this.
It just depends on relevant for the rest of the game cards are in the meta, right? Currently, the main ones, you got Grilled Bandit and a couple others. Maybe You're Not Alone, that are just absolute blowouts if you have this. But they're also not impossible to play around, so how afraid of those are you to make this shove into your deck? So that's what you have to consider. This is number 13, or tied for number 13 with the other ones that do the same thing on my list, as I think it's going to be impactful in the standard environment or the constructed environment. How confident are you being able to play around those nukes that say for the rest of the game?
Does it, by not carrying a for the rest of the game card, I'm sorry, not carrying a pull the plug type where you discard a play or you cancel the play, all plays that are affecting the rest of the game, are you exposing yourself to a strategy that could rout you?
Potentially, but there is a card that we're going to get to that I like much better than these ones. And this one absolutely fits great in the discarded heroes thing. It's almost a must-add. Almost.
Oh, yeah, because you get the extra discarded hero.
It's 80% of the way there.
Yeah.
Right? But almost. But there is a better one coming up that actually costs 2 dogs that I will use every single time.
Yeah. And then the next one, play 37, is Cold Reset.
So all those we would have the same take on.
Yeah.
So, and just a reminder, pulling the plug and emergency shutdown or whatever, these cancel all plays that are for the rest of the game. And you'll quickly see why the other one's more important when we get to it.
37.
Future Glow, 1 cost. If your hero in the next battle has a glow weapon, it gets plus 10. Good for a glow deck. I mean,
yeah.
I think that one's pretty
it's
simple.
pretty straightforward. I mean,
yeah.
Economy's simple. Got to be a reason to.
Yeah, it's a decent card, but I just feel like there's always going to be something better available.
Yeah.
It's not a bad card.
It's one of those where somebody goes, meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contract limitations is 1 for 15, right?
Yeah.
I would choose that every time, even though it says I can't draw a card at the end of my battle. Okay.
By the way, this is a theme, though. Again, we're getting into multiple plays in a row.
Yeah, the next 2 are similar to this one.
It is.
So Future Flame is just affecting fire.
Right.
Yep.
But the one after that is actually different because it says if your hero in the next battle has a steel weapon, it gets plus 15.
Front load.
That one.
Play 40.
Our card creators love them some steel, man.
They are
Yeah, they
steel.
do.
Why are they steel junkies?
I don't know.
Why did they just jump? The cheapest cost weapon type, they actually made it 5 more benefit.
I think that when Alpha was created, it was just a massive disadvantage to run steel because everything else. But when you put it into the context of how you construct decks for spec, steel doesn't actually have a disadvantage to running those heroes, that weapon type. And they've overcompensated here a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's really going to incentivize everybody playing steel, which you're seeing mass quantities of in the tournaments right now.
Yeah, sure.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's fun. I play steel. I've been playing steel for as long as I could.
Yeah,
but
agreed.
I hope going forward that they can balance that out with the other weapon types to incentivize people playing fire and ice and glow and other decks, right? Because steel is by far and away just dominant right now.
Yeah, yeah. And Tecmo didn't change that.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Play 41.
Which is the same. Yeah.
Yeah, Pass the Flame. If your hero has a fire weapon, so this one is in the current battle. The other ones were in. If your hero has a fire weapon, your next hero gets +10.
This one's fire, ice, and steel get +10. The next one, with fire and ice costing 1 and steel costing 0. So they still gave the edge to steel there. Scrap metal is going to punt steel legacy out of the deck option every time.
But to Devin's point, think about play 39 versus 41. Play 39 says if your hero in the next battle has a fire weapon, it will get 10. But play 41 says if your hero has a fire weapon right now, your next hero gets +10.
So those like better in sealed?
Those are stackable.
Yeah.
Those are stackable.
The first ones also give your opponent a chance to run some shenanigans and change your types on you, only steel or whatever. But
both of these plays affect the next hero, but they're referencing different heroes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's play 41 through 43, just different weapon types. So we got Pass the Flame, which is fire, Steel Legacy, which is steel, 0 cost, and then Cold Legacy, which is ice, 1 cost. So those are all very similar.
Do you mess with these overall? Are these going into mono decks?
if the DBS score forces me to. If those come out at 6 or 7 on the DBS, I'm going to have to consider it.
Yeah.
Just to make room for the better stuff that I do want to run.
So this general zone, you're saying, let's see what the DBS does.
Yeah.
And then we'll revisit them.
Even at 10, those have to be considered on the DBS
for sure.
score, right?
Agreed.
But if they come out at 14 or 15, probably not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every point matters when you're building your decks now. Like, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, that actually brings us to the next play. Game of Inches, 0 cost. Choose a weapon type. For the rest of the game, your heroes with the chosen weapon type get +1. If every point matters. Or is that not the same statement?
I really wanted... I feel like they missed on the wording on this one.
I don't.
Really?
This play has a very special place in my heart, and we won't get into why, but...
But, okay.
Is it Game of Inches for the Seahawks? Okay.
Please share, because I love the general thought of it. I struggled with its execution, but you tell me what you're thinking.
With the current meta, there are going to be so many times where you have a tie and nobody can do anything, or there's no need to do anything. And if you call out your deck's weapon type, you now have won every single tiebreaker, even over supers, because you get +1.
It's not +1 after the fact.
No, it's +1 right now.
I agree with that. Okay, I agree. So you get +1. So
it's essentially +5, because they have to beat you they have to have another +5 to beat you now. Whereas, I guess they always did, but if you're tied, and there's plenty of battles, like...
The reason I'm saying this is, the plays that say, after the battle, you get +1?
Yeah.
I wish it would have been... I forget what the play name is, where it says, after the battle, you get +15. It's Phoenix, like the Baby Phoenix.
Yeah.
Remember that play? If this were Baby, I would have been drooling.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Phoenix is one battle. This is the entire game.
That's what I'm saying. This is these words for the rest of the game, but if you gave it to me after the battle, right? Give me the one after the battle. The +1 is like you seeing a +5 across the table from me. You don't care. If you're against
I disagree.
because you're saying if it's a tie, right? Now you're forcing me to spend.
I only have to get to a tie now.
Because
on the face hero.
Yeah.
Out of the gate.
Without this card, say I'm down by 20, right? And I have a +20. Whereas that would have normally been a tie, now I win.
Now, this is a clarification question. Because is that true? Because...
Why would it be?
Walk me through the mechanics, because when we reveal our heroes, okay? When we reveal our heroes, let's say you're down by 20 on the revealed hero.
Without this play.
Without this play. Now you're down by 19. Okay.
So without this, I play a plus 20. I go from 160 to 180.
And you tie me, and now you're ahead of me. Okay. And
this essentially adds plus 5 to every hero buff that you have for your hero.
It's a plus 5. Yeah. Because it's forcing people they're going to have to make a plus 5 move on you.
And if you run out of time in a battle and you switch to rookie mode or whatever it is for the time limit, that still kicks in.
Okay, that is valuable. Yeah, because a lot of sealed and constructed, you're hitting time limits.
And there are so many battles that don't have a result, or don't get to resolve or have a resolution, and that plus 1 would have swayed every single one of them.
Yes. Yeah.
True.
You know what? In that context, I completely agree. And the 1 is a big deal, and it is a plus 5. Effectively, a plus 5. Yeah. So I like it. Yeah, I'm tracking with you.
Yeah.
So is this in your top, top 20?
Yeah. It's what number is it? It is.
It's in my top 20. It didn't make my top 10, but it's definitely a top 20.
It's number 15 for me.
Okay.
And honestly, it'll probably find its way into more decks than some of the others ahead of it. But that doesn't make it as good necessarily. I also don't expect that card will have a huge DBS score attached to it.
That will make it more attractive to me. If this thing has a high DBS, now I'm way gone. It shouldn't. It should not.
Because it's not a blatant abuse of power. So
you like that sneaky, just onesie twosie, the ability to hit a cheap win is what you're saying. You can get by on it.
I love making my opponents have to figure things out. Absolutely do every time with that.
Because they're going to be down by 1.
It's just...
I'm a buyer. I'm buying what you're selling.
If scorching pressure or steel pressure or whatever can be 5 on the DBS and give you minus 10 to your opponent, because it's not a bonus play, I could see this coming out at 10 or 13 or 15 or something, and I will probably jam it in everything I got.
For people that are just getting into this and those that have been around for a while, this is a challenging conversation.
Play 45. Discard flip for 0 cost. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent must discard a play from their hand. If tails, you must discard a play from your hand.
You can keep it.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I don't have a place for this one yet.
It's a good one to show them.
Now, again, as the discard pile evolves, this has the potential to be, because maybe it turns into a thing where you hope you're the one discarding.
Yeah, bank it for a future opportunity. This is a keep it, don't sell it, keep it. Yeah.
Right. But it needs other things to be created to shine.
Yeah. All right. Play 46. Hot dog flip out. 0 cost. Flip a coin 3 times. For each heads, your hero gets plus 5. For each tails, lose 1 hot dog.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
That is dangerous.
How about losing 30% of your energy on a 0 cost play?
How about playing it when you've already got no hot dogs?
True.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
If you've got Loan Sharked out, you're giving a minus 15 for nothing.
True.
Sealed superstar off the bat, and situationally great in other formats. Yeah. So it warrants consideration.
Situationally meaning you just have to have no dogs. You have to be in a no dog situation,
and you have to build for it. So it takes an extra layer of thought, but it's not automatic exclusion.
We've actually run into a couple of 0 dog things. Are they trying to build actually draw yourself down to 0 and play from a 0 position with dogs?
I don't know if that's what they're trying to build, but I think they really want there to still be interaction if you've run out of hot dogs.
Yeah, it seems like it. There's a lot that...
I just had that realization that they're trying to create resilience at that 0 level.
Yeah, we're at a spot where the dog denial deck could be the dominant force in Boba for a long time if they're not careful, and they think they've answered a lot of that potential problem there with some of the stuff that we're seeing here. So, yeah, it's...
Yeah, to your point, if dog denial is like the predominant meta that everybody's showing up to a tournament with, I want to operate from a point of 0.
That drought card is a beast, man. You don't want a ton of high-costed things in your deck if you think drought's going to be dropped on your face, especially at the National.
Yeah.
Drought's value is going up.
Drought's already like a $300 or $400 card.
So Drought's a big boy.
Yeah.
Drought's a big boy.
It's arguably the best card in Griffey for plays.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Play 47. Dicey discard, 0 cost. Roll a dice. If it's even, your opponent discards 1 random play from their hand. If it's odd, you discard 1 play from your own hand.
Checklist strategy.
Especially if we can come up with the bonus play where you get to roll it twice. You have double the chances of being successful with it.
Very situational for me.
Yeah.
Is out the door on its own merit.
Play 48. Revoke the future, 2 cost. Choose 1 play your opponent has run that affects the rest of the game and cancel it. Your opponent's hero in the active battle gets minus 15. Is this the one you were talking about?
You know what's crazy, Jake? You have it listed as your second most favorite play. It's my 4th favorite.
This is a good one.
This is
a monster.
This might be the best non-bonus play that they made.
And it's play 48.
Yeah. So would this be similar to how an alpha doggone inflation was one of those ones that's
in
like
the middle of the
that's just like not an SSP or SSP?
This is absolutely a must-have because let's read it to make sure that I'm not saying something wrong here.
Yeah. So choose 1 play your opponent has run that affects the rest of the game and cancel it.
Okay.
Your opponent's hero in the active battle gets minus 15.
Because there's a period there, right? Both of those things are going to happen when you use this play. So worst case scenario, even if they don't have a play for the rest of the game, they're getting minus 15.
Yep.
The 2 dogs is normally prohibitive for only minus 15 or plus 15. But having that built in to where you can nuke one of their for the rest of the games without having to shut off one of yours.
And getting power with it.
Massive. Yes, massive.
So all of the other, to your point.
Yeah, this one does not. And I will gladly pay the second dog, or the 2 dogs instead of 0.
Yeah.
Right? I'm hoping that the DBS score isn't cost prohibitive because this play probably should be in every deck that's ever built.
Yeah, I agree. It's very targeted sniper.
They're going to increase the DBS on it.
So be it.
Yeah.
But it is. This is
even if they do, it's not going to be in that 40 plus range. It's not that good. And it would still probably warrant being put into a deck.
Yeah.
Because the person who runs Grilled Bandit on turn 1, oh, your hero just lost 15 and you lost 5 dogs.
Yeah.
How do you like them apples?
Yeah.
Like, that card is so absurdly good.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a staple for as long as Griffey is in Standard. As long as Tecmo is in Standard.
I agree. And kudos on the name. Revoke.
Revoke
Your rest of the game card has been revoked.
Yep.
I like it. All right. Play 49 is Cold Discipline. 3 costs here. If your hero has an ice weapon and you don't run any other plays this battle, it gets plus 30.
I would have preferred to see this one cost 2.
Yeah, at 2, I think it's very attractive. At 3, it should.
Yeah, at 2, it would find a lot of homes.
This is in an awkward position where it's probably better in constructed than in sealed, but it'll probably be mostly used in sealed. Yeah,
I could see that.
3, it's a great card in sealed, but you better have the timing of it down with ice heroes in your battlefield, because if you don't, it's absolutely dead, and it costs 3.
How many 3-cost plays do you on average carry in a deck?
I might have 1.
1?
Yeah.
And that's my point.
If we're saying average, it's certainly less than 1. I think the only one I run right now is Deadline Deal.
And even when you run Deadline Deal, there's a little bit of hot dog economy concern when you're running it.
But now that average is going to go up.
Yeah.
With the DBS changing and with Tecmo plays, because there's a couple in here that are more than, or 3 or more that.
There are 23 plays in Tecmo that are 3 costs.
We're going to get to the bonus plays, and there's one there that has to be in every deck.
All right. Play 50 here. Pick up the option, 1 cost. Shuffle a hero from your discard pile into your hero deck, then draw 1 hero.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Don't we already have a play like this?
I think it's is it discard a hero and draw 2 heroes or something like that?
Maybe.
Or 1 for 1 hero where you draw a hero.
You know what this reminds me of?
It's terrible, but it's
in basketball when they tell a big man that he posts up and that you pass the ball to the big man. What do they tell a guy not to do?
Oh, don't dribble. Yeah.
Shoot. I feel like this play is doing a lot of dribbling and not shooting.
Yeah.
The only true problem I have with it is it's counterintuitive to the current strategies that are floating around.
Get it into the discard pile.
If it was put a hero into your deck and draw a play, sign me up. There'd be some flexibility there, but there's no real benefit to drawing heroes right now.
Is there, and this was the part where I actually had a question of my own when I read this. People are concerned about when cards say discard a hero or discard 2 heroes and then you get X. Maybe they're doing this so that they get a hero back in their hand that they need to be able to equip
that's
a card.
That's a perfect example where this would be most useful.
Because those people are heavily discarding heroes and they run out of heroes a lot.
So probably more relevant in sealed with, burnout and scrap metal and things like that. Yeah, I don't see it being as much of an issue in constructed, though, in spec.
Yeah, don't disagree there.
Yeah.
All right. Play 51. Next man up, 3 cost. Discard your hero, replace it with 1 from your hand, and give the new hero +10.
This has got a lot of potential. This is the thing that Jake was talking about earlier about faking out an opponent. Like, I don't substitute right away, and it's also going to get to add 10 to it. So it's doing the economy job. Okay.
Yeah, this is exactly curveball +10. So,
yeah.
And for the same cost. So curveball is now out unless you're using the HDD version.
Exactly.
But yeah, I love being able to keep your opponent guessing. Because you're going to smack them with it one time, and then they're going to have to think about it the rest of their existence.
Yeah.
You get to see what they substitute first, too, right?
You do.
If they drop a sub on you and, you don't have something that is going to matter.
Yeah.
Or if they choose not to sub and now you got to make them earn it.
Yeah.
This is a good way, even if you're going first. I know it costs 3 dogs, but you do get the +10. And if they're going to take that battle when you're going first, now they're going to have to spend dogs to do it and utilize the plays in their hand. Because even if you lose on this, if they have to nuke a couple of plays in their hand and spend 2 or 3 dogs to do it, that economy just shifted in your favor, even though you lost.
True.
This is where using those battles as a resource really comes into play and matters.
Would you say that Tecmo is really starting to amplify resource management more than it ever has? Maybe not.
I don't think so. I think Griffey did.
You think Griffey did?
And I think this is relieving some of that pressure.
Okay.
Because the majority of these are 1 and 0 cost plays, right? And even the 2s that are useful are massively useful. So I think this is a bit of a relief to that and allowing for more interaction.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
Love it. Play 52 up next. Coin Gambit. 2 cost. Flip a coin 3 times. If 2 or more flips land on heads, your hero gets +35. If not, it loses -15.
As a guy who only seems to flip tails, I hate it.
Yeah.
It's got sealed potential. Constructed, I don't really have a lot of.
Even in sealed, if you don't have Loan Shark, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
Because best case scenario, you get 2 heads and you get +35. The second best scenario is you get 3 tails and you tie.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. Otherwise, you're just losing. It's a net negative.
So it's kind of one that needs to go on the back burner most likely. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to play 53. 2 for 30, 2 cost. Discard 2 plays from your hand. Your hero gets +30.
This is the reverse of damage on discard.
Yeah.
Which is often in my initial builds and ends up finding itself on a bubble. I really like. This is better than that one because this is +30 to you and not -30 to the.
You're not worrying about if they've defended their position.
You don't care about immunity or indestructible or some of the other cards, but the 2 plays is prohibitive. But late in the game, +30 can't be overstated. You know what I mean? It's such a big swing. It's only 2 dogs, and you're probably going to have the plays that are no longer useful to you to use anyways. So it's just.
I think about this. You got 2 for 30 here for 2 cost. Imagine having back in the rotation, which was play 6 in your hand, which says shuffle 2 plays from your discard pile back into your playbook and draw a play. That little combo right there is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it turns a 2-card combo into a 1-card combo, and yeah.
But yeah, I don't dislike it.
No, 30-point swings can't be overlooked.
For 2.
For 2. The swing is too big. 15 for a dog is better than that ratio. You add the card, it knocks it down a little bit, discarding a card. But again, timing is everything.
Yeah, kind of plays in your hand.
You're probably not going to rush out there and use this in the first 3 battles. You're going to wait and see how the game develops. It's never going to subvert outside the pocket, but it's...
This one also was a top 20er, but it didn't make my top 10. This one did see my top 20.
All right, moving on to play 54. Is that unified front? That font is a little weird.
Yep.
Unified front. 2 cost. Your hero gets plus 15 if all of your currently revealed heroes have the same weapon type. This play costs 0.
So
You like this one, don't you, Jake?
I don't know why they didn't just make this 0.
I agree. It hit my number 10 spot.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Battle 1, I've only revealed 1 hero. It's all got the same weapon type.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Yeah, it's good. Is that on my top 10? I don't remember.
Yeah, but this is number 10 for me.
This is number 12 for me.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
We were 2 off.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
It's a really good card.
Yeah.
15 for nothing? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, with no real drawback. It's very good.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this is...
So
You got to challenge me to take this out of my deck is, I guess, my thought.
the couple of hiccups that you're going to run into is things like wildcard wager or other things that you don't want it to be 2 when you're searching through your deck, right? Like,
True.
It has to be 1 or less or whatever. That's where that card could potentially trip you up, but the odds of it happening are small enough that it doesn't
I'm not
matter.
going to bank on that one.
I'm not going to change the way I play because I think my opponents might have Grilled Bandit or something. I'm not going to dramatically alter my deck or my play strategy based on 1 card.
Fear of something being played. Yeah, that's powerful.
Not only do they have to get it, right, they still have to beat me with it.
Yeah.
And if pulling the plug, for instance, removes something from my deck that will ultimately win me 20% of the time when I only end up using it 1% of the time, you got to go with the 20, right?
Yeah.
So now, again, pulling the plug is an amazing card if the meta dictates it.
Unified front, no matter
You
the spelling and the capitalization of the F or the lowercase of the F, I'm a fan of the unified front.
I like the name on it just because it looks unique.
I know. You remember that play.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, play 55, 0 cost, scrappy flip. Flip a coin. If heads, you can use a 1 cost play from your discard pile for free. If tails, your opponent draws a play. So it's feeding into that people discarding plays.
Yeah. They're working this concept a little more, but I'm not here on scrappy flip.
I really want to be, because this is the start of them starting to create that strategy of your discard pile, right?
Absolutely.
It'll be fun to see where this evolves to. If this would have been a dice roll and even odd, I would have been more for it, because we've got the bonus play that lets you do it twice. But this is a coin flip, and I always flip tails, so...
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I've witnessed that many times playing you. I agree. You are a tails flipper.
In Cincinnati, I had 11 in a row.
11
when
in
I
a
wanted
row?
heads. Yes, 11 in a row, and it was awful.
What?
Man.
That's crazy.
It's not supposed to be like that.
No. All right, play 56 is last stand, 0 cost. If you have fewer than 2 plays in hand, your hero gets +5.
This is just one that I shouldn't glance. Maybe I shouldn't glance over it, but I'm not interested.
Don't overlook it in sealed.
Okay,
And sealed.
that's fair. In constructed, I'm not putting it in my deck.
Yeah. Yeah, and that card is infinitely better than this one. Not that this shouldn't have its place, but most of the constructed metas don't have you ever getting down to that few cards. And you're trying not to, actively trying not to.
I feel like I'm playing out of fear when I'm looking at that card in a constructed fashion. Meaning I'm only putting it in there because I'm afraid that I'm only going to be down to 2 plays, or that I'm now no dogs.
Let's see what the DBS is. If the DBS comes out at 2 or 3, then sign me up.
True.
Because it's...
True.
Yeah, it can find a home.
Play 57, style shift, 0 cost. If your hero has a weapon type different from your last hero, your hero gets +5. In fact, this is another good and sealed one.
Yep.
But like
Sealed
constructed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have, was it Robin Who?
Oh,
yeah,
true.
yeah. Yep.
Where they
It's
get
like a
-5
10-point
and you get
swing.
+10
Yeah.
or +5.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so good. Sealed superstar. Okay.
Yeah.
Style shift.
Even QB Sneak is better than that, I think.
Play 58 is Weapon Mastery. 1 cost. If 3 or more of your previously revealed heroes have the same weapon type as your active hero, it gets plus 20. So great one for mono decks, obviously.
Yeah, 1 for 20. Although if you're not actively with a discard strategy doing plays that reveal heroes, you're going to have to get into round 4 before this thing is truly valuable, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But if you have plays that are revealing heroes consistently, this could be good. But again, that's a situational kind of package situation.
Locker room evacuation's the only one that does it.
Yeah.
It's the only play that actually says reveal the heroes. So heroes that you send to your discard pile don't count as being revealed.
Okay.
For most intents and purposes, right? Because most of unless the play specifically says reveal heroes, it doesn't. That's a very specific word that they use for, mostly for in battle stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, it's few and far between where you get around them.
So it is going to be a late battle strategy, which again, this thing could sit in your hand for half the game.
That's the problem with it. I don't want to draw it before battle 4.
And boy, if you do, you better have a discard strategy with it.
Or an even temper.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
A little bit of patience. You're watching your opponent win 2 of the 3 battles, and you're like, I could use something better here.
Is there a combo deck that could be, it's all late game strategy cards and discard play cards? Because your discard play card, like discard 2 to get 30. Because what if I draw and it's all late game cards? I could discard those and get 30. Or I'm in late game and I'm getting late game cards and getting those power. Is there any room for a strategy like that?
I don't want to say no, but I can't think of a situation where you'd want to build that right now.
That is not a truly buildable deck right now.
Yeah, because there's too many things that you need to do to ensure that you make it to the late game.
True. It assumes that you get to late game.
If all of your deck is all of the bionic stuff for late game, you're getting hammered, and now all it takes is 1 steel defense or something. You already got 3 losses, and you're just like, okay, this sucks.
Yeah, you would have to be, it's like you're playing to steal 1 of the first 3 at best, and then you're really dialed into 5, 6, and 7.
Whereas the strategy is just to try and steal wherever you can. The plays are still going to be great late in the game, too.
Yeah, weapon mastery.
Yeah, I really try not to let my opponent get to that 3rd win. Because the second they do, your entire mentality has to shift, and
once a 3rd win is in place.
Oh yeah.
Once they have a 3rd trophy.
Yeah.
Because it's not even just desperate. They only have to go 2nd one more time.
True.
Yeah.
It's all these things you got to think about.
The red lights are going off. The bells are sounding.
I can't think of very many matches that I've won where I got to having my opponent with 3 wins.
Okay. Play 59 is Get Punished. 1 cost. The next time your opponent uses a play, their hero gets -10.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, this one's pretty decent, right? Because I feel like most people, when they play a play, they're probably, if you're up, then the only reason they're going to play for the most part is to increase their power, which now they're going to have to increase it more to win. They're going to have to pay more.
There's absolutely that. And if you're going 2nd, it starts their next battle off for the next time they use a playoff on the wrong foot for them.
Yeah.
Tecmo, I will add this. Tecmo did, when we started this, one of the sequencing and future battles accounted for 47 plays. And this is an example of this future battle. I've never been a fan of, let me do future battle, point up or down in my hero against my opponent.
Of that concept, this is probably the best play that we've seen
for future sequencing kind of stuff.
Doesn't rely on a hero weapon type. It just
it
adds a layer of thought that your opponent has to figure out. Right. All of the things that I've talked about being stuff I look for. Right. And then I still probably won't make it into a deck.
I know. Right? It's like you like it, but you.
There's just other things that are going to do it just a little bit better.
Yeah. But to what you do like, it is make its noise in your opponent's head.
Now they have to figure out when they're going to make their play to get the -10, right?
Play 60 is Burn Alone, 3 cost. If your hero has a fire weapon and you don't run any other plays this battle, it gets +25.
I think fire got the short end of the stick here because the ice one was +30.
I know. Like, why you got to do that to fire?
True, and why are they so far apart?
Why you got to do it? Why you got to be treating fire like that?
Yeah.
Talk about stepchild.
Yeah.
And it's red.
Yeah, true. The fire.
And it's red.
They did that on purpose. You know they did. You know they did that on purpose.
We're gonna change Burn Alone to redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
It's actually good, yeah.
Take that, Kyle.
All right, play 61. Target acquired, 1 cost. Name a weapon type. Opponent's hero in the next battle loses -15 if it has that type.
Okay. This is better than Get Punished.
It's
I
better.
think. Yeah. It's just a certain... It's -15. It's one that... I take that back. It's not better than Get Punished. It's as good, with a little bit different twist. But you have control over the weapon type. It doesn't have to be... Like, you don't have to sideboard this. You get to see what your opponent is playing and then use it.
Yeah, it's just information you gather, and you can hammer away. This made my top 10. This made my top... Yeah, for me, Target Acquired is in my top 10. And here's why. I asked you the question. Are we still mono deck? And you're like, yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going, all right. Then I'm going to fire 15 points anytime I want at my opponent.
Not anytime you want.
Pretty much.
In your opponent's next battle.
Yeah.
Which gives them time to...
Battle 1 and 7, I can't. Right?
Battle 7, you can't play it. That's what I mean. Yeah, you're not going to get it. And I don't know. I think that there's just other stuff that's going to...
There's more 1 for 15 options that don't have limitations of next round kind of stuff that you think could be better. Yeah.
And even if nothing else, that's only effective in 6 of the 7 battles. You're going to be able to find something that's usable in all 7 battles. Like the next card we're about to talk about, actually.
Yeah.
So play 62. The next one. This is the one you're talking about. Staggered start.
Oh, yeah. I'm a fan of this one.
Yeah. Your hero gets +20. Your next play costs 1 more hot dog.
Yeah. I am a fan.
Same.
This is technically number 11 on my list, but as far as buff plays go, this is 2 for 20, but you get to split up the 2. Right?
Yep.
And it's just so good. Like
I
if
agree.
You're going in Battle 7 and it's the last thing you do, who gives a crap? It costs you 1 for 20. Right?
True.
Yeah, this should have...
It's a finisher.
This one was easily in my top 15. I agree probably on the Target Acquired versus Staggered Start. Staggered Start probably should take the place. I get that because it's immediate.
Yeah.
There's no... And it's for me. It's not a negative to my opponent. There's some ifs there that make sense. And you don't have to go second to do it. So, yeah, I agree that I probably make a slight adjustment there with Staggered Start. It's floating right underneath my top 10. So, I agree.
Yeah. I got it at 11. So, it's right there.
Sweet. It's a good one. Play 63. Tactical Sabotage. 2 cost. Next battle, your opponent's hero starts with -15.
Worst
version of Target Acquired.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm not really feeling this one.
Yeah, they reworded it and it made it a little more challenging. I say no.
Yeah. With the name of weapon type, maybe this one should have cost 0.
Play 64 is empty-handed, 3 cost. Your hero gets +15. If you have 0 plays in your hand after you run this play, its cost is 0. Is it just one of those ones where you're waiting too long?
I wanted it to make my top list. I think I did 33 or 35 plays. It just doesn't.
Yeah, same.
Like, they just gave us free booster in Griffey, and I think that card is infinitely better.
Yep.
Because it's +20, and the requirement is you can't use plays the battle before. And I'm a fan of that card, actually. If we get to a place where it's easier to put 3-costed things into your deck, that will be a consideration.
Completely agree with that. Yeah. Completely agree.
Okay. All right. Play 65. Discard for 15. 1 cost. Discard 1 play from your hand. Your hero gets +15.
Remember back in the alpha days where we used the 0-cost 1 for 10?
Yep.
I would use this one instead of that one.
I agree. I agree as well.
It costs a dog, but 15 is... It's surprising how often that 15 matters compared to 10.
With stacking, for 2 costs for 30 with a couple of these 15, you can really make up gaps fast.
That said, there is still ample amounts of plays that do something similar or better that you're gonna not or choose to not use this for. But
I feel if I'm discarding in strategy, I want to be using cards that are getting it back, like Second Wind, or the one that we mentioned earlier where you get 2 back, from your discard pile and shuffle it back in. Discard is becoming a theme. I agree.
Yep.
And it's, to me, it sits on a table and evaluated during deck build.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good one. Play 66, Frozen Prep, 1 cost. If your hero in the next battle has an ice weapon, it gets +10. This is another one.
Why? Yeah, and then we just did discard. Why 10 for 1? 1 for 10.
It's just completing the cycle. The ones.
Yeah.
The other weapon types that had it earlier in the set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. True. It's out of place. So
The others are short prints, I think, or rare in this one.
they're-
Assuming they stick to the same rarity with the numbering scheme. But
By the way, that's a question that I would love to. You talk about questions I want to get answered. Like, how is the print run going to be on SSPs, SPs, bonus plays? Is there information that we can gather from the company to know how rare is this stuff going to be in this set?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Hopefully they dialed it down a little bit just because plays are so prohibitive to pick up lately. So more people can have access to them. But there is something to be said about yanking a super short print play out of a pack that feels great every time almost.
Play 67, Power Gap Boost, 1 cost. If your hero's current power is below 150, your hero gets +15. Good for spec?
Yeah.
Because it's only...
I think this one would get the nod before discard for 15, the one we just talked about.
In a spec deck
build.
build.
Because, what is that? Percentage here.
48.
30% of your deck would not trigger this. So 70% of your deck, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 out of 60.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's good enough, right? And there's plenty of ways that your hero power gets reduced. And
Yep.
Yeah.
You notice that? It's like they're dripping, they're sprinkling them all over the place.
Power Gap Boost is an absolute monster in sealed.
Yeah.
15 for 1.
Yeah.
Sign me up. And it's common, so you're going to have multiples probably.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
True.
Bam, just fire it at people. Yeah.
haymakers everywhere.
Yes. Agreed.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Play 68 is Tiebreaker Takedown, 2 cost. If both players have the same number of hot dogs before you use this play, your opponent's hero gets -20. If not, they get -10.
I like it.
You like this one?
Yeah, I don't know if it makes my top plays, but it's certainly useful, right? Like, especially in sealed, takes a little finagling, but it's never dead because there's always a -10 to it, where it can be 20.
Yeah, you're under economy for many cases, and you might get to it. I still struggle with the negative versus my positive. That's just another hurdle for me that I'd rather be building my own power up versus taking down my opponent's power. But
sure, but the difference is negligible right now because most people not running
on their
protection.
card,
Yeah, I think immunity costs 35 on the DBS score, which feels high, but I won't run it because it's 35 points. It would have to be half that, maybe 20. It might sneak its way in, but even 20 it's not good enough.
Yeah, this one probably doesn't. This one falls on the floor in my builds, but you maybe. Yeah.
Play 69, Pour Gas on it, 1 cost. For the next 3 battles, if you have a hero with a fire weapon in an active battle, it gets +10.
Hey, play 69 and 70 are basically speaking the same language for the next 3 battles.
Okay, it's just fire versus ice.
Fire versus ice.
And play 75 also.
Play 75 is your steel version.
Yep.
Okay, Metal March. Yep.
For some reason, costs 0.
Again, steel, the love of steel.
Metal March is going to have to come out at 30 points on that DPS score, I think. Just where the other ones could probably come out at 12 or 13.
Yeah, so to your point, it's like it's for the next 3 battles, you get 10, right? So fire, you get 30 for 1 cost over 3 battles. Ice is the same way. But metal, no cost, 30.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we really like steel.
All 3 of those cards are great.
They are good.
Like, 3 battles it's so good, especially when you're used to the ones from Alpha and Update where it costs two dogs for 2 battles, right? And 2 get 10 or things like that. These are just infinitely better.
Yep.
It would have been cool to see them do what they did with Steel, but for Brawl.
I know.
Maybe the Brawl ones give you a hot dog back for using them instead of costing 0.
Ooh, a play like that. I like
That'd
that
be
concept.
Awesome. Negative hot dog costs.
I like that
And
concept.
if you don't have any hot dogs in your discard, you can't run it.
Yeah.
You have to have them in there to recover.
Okay.
That'd be neat.
I like that. So we skip to play 71 now. So we're at last chance, 0 cost. If you have 0 hot dogs, flip a coin. If heads, your hero gets +20. Tails, discard a play.
Yeah. Hail Mary and sealed.
Yeah.
Not really useful anywhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's
All right.
technically 50-50, but the fact that the other side of the 50 is discarding a play, it's worse than 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not worth what you have to give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play 72 is next. Should have tried harder. 0 cost. Only run this play if your opponent has honors. If your opponent has not ran any plays this battle, their hero gets -10.
There's trapping opportunities here.
Yeah.
Like I know, Jake, I've spent too much time with you because I know there's different ways that this can work to your benefit, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is an absolute powerhouse in sealed.
This is huge.
Absolute powerhouse.
And it can be comboed in really cool ways and, if you wanted to. But yeah, what are you thinking with it?
It's strictly sealed right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, because the other shutdown stuff, if your opponent has honors, they've probably locked you out. So it's not quite good enough. Again, it'll depend on the DBS score. If it gets down to 6 or 7, you have to consider it.
Yeah.
It's probably an auto add at that point. Typically, I think with the latest DBS, anything that costs 0 is predominantly minimum 10, I think. I think everything lower than that is 1 or 2 dogs at least, or a bonus play.
This just feels like a surprise attack opportunity where,
Oh, yeah.
like we were talking about the play, I already forget the name, where it's like you don't substitute, you're going second, and you play, it's a 3 cost, you get to substitute from your hand, and you get +10.
Yeah.
And then you, for no cost, drop this. You could make up 80 points of ground.
Yeah.
Next
Man Up is that other player you're talking about.
Yeah, this with Next Man Up is nuts. So many people will see, if you're going second and they see a massive power separation and they get honors, they're going to drag their feet and you're going to be able to hammer them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. That's a good combo. All right, play 73. Use this early. 2 cost. If this is used in battle 1 or 2, your hero gets +25. Otherwise, your hero gets +10. I feel like this is one that would just make me chase winning early, and I'm just burning hot dogs.
Yeah, it's a good observation. I mean,
I feel like I would not use this often.
So let's go back to the math. It's super great in 28% or 28.5% of the matches or battles, right? Battles 1 and 2. In 5 of the 7 battles,
72%.
It's not cost efficient.
Yeah.
So just not good.
So sealed, run it.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not like a super powerhouse, but it's not going to kill you in sealed because the gaps in hero powers aren't going to be as dramatic, and it's only 2, and it's maybe steals you battle 1 or battle 2.
Play 74. All or nothing. 1 cost. Flip a coin. If heads, your hero gets +40. If tails, your hero gets -40. If you guys were in our streams, you guys have seen this play.
This has been in Game 7.
Yeah, this has been in Game 7 on our Whatnot channel at Bazooka Vault. But
that is where this play shines.
Yeah.
I love this
Is
play.
Game 7 Whatnot breaks. Yeah.
But I love this play, Jake. Talk me off the ledge. Like, for 1 cost, how many times am I down by 30? I don't have enough to really justify the spend, right? And for 1, I get a crack at it. Why is this not?
I would have preferred it to cost 0, and you're only going to play it when you're losing.
But I'm losing a lot. No, but I feel like
but it's like this. The amount of times where it needs to be 40 to do the trick versus 15 to do the trick.
Why overwin? Okay.
You're planning for the minority of situations where that play is going to be that's most effective.
Okay.
When a 15 will get the job done. Right? And then you give yourself a 50-50 chance instead of just taking the 15 and the win.
True. But if I'm going first and I'm down, and I don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, but I'd rather have the 15 in my hand for when I can win a battle with it.
There you go. That separates the people swinging for the fences versus singles and doubles people that win championships. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
The most effective play, the most optimal amount of time. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, the 40-point swings look cool on the surface, but again, how often is that truly going to make the difference where something that
I want it to.
Yeah.
I want it to too.
I want it to make sense.
But
make it make sense. Make it math for me.
50% where you win 5% of your matches to win 5% of the possible matches where it matters.
So it's a 2.5%,
versus
application.
100% to win 80% of the matches where it could matter. If I had to guess, the average gap in any given battle is probably 15 to 20. And usually, like a lot of the time, closer than that. It's tied. It's 5. It's 10.
Yeah.
In all of those battles, 15 it's a haymaker. 40 is I'm Superman punching you from the top rope. Right? Like, when is it really ideal to use something like that in a fight?
Here is the question I'm going to get at with this one, and you can tell me: are you a fan of combos in Bo Jackson Battle Arena?
Sure.
Okay. And the reason I ask that is, to me, if I get 40, great. Mm-hmm. If I don't, ha gotcha. Right? There's things I can do.
But
right?
now you've just used 2 cards to tie.
Yeah. It gets me back to my state.
No,
it pulls them down 40 from wherever they were.
It gets you back to the starting point. You just wasted 2 cards in your deck to get you back to the starting point.
So is there combo that makes sense in this or not? And that's what you're saying. No, I don't think so. All or nothing is going to be nothing to me.
Think about the other cards that automatically give you negatives for a benefit. It's going to cost you the other dog recursion, noble sacrifice, things like that. Those give you a benefit. This one doesn't.
Yeah.
There's no situation with this card where you get a benefit from that negative 40.
Okay.
Not even back to a starting point.
That's what I mean, back to the starting point of the match, if you're going first. Okay.
And you've wasted 2 cards to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you've taken up space, valuable space in a 30-card deck. Okay.
What if, this is going to sound crazy, this combo, but what if you have 1 hot dog left and you have this, but you also, what's the card that says, if you lose this battle, recover 3 hot dogs? How much does that one cost? Or is
I think that's 0, right?
Oh, 0 cost. Okay, so what if?
You're either going to throw it.
To be able to maybe do something in the future. If you just have no more hot dog recovery. I don't know.
But that's where the battles as a resource comes into play. You just pick a battle that you're already going to lose without wasting a card to do it.
Yeah. So it's card management in this case, which is a big deal. Yeah.
But the real sticking point is the amount of battles you're in where the difference is 35 or 40, where this play is going to shine the most if you get the 50% chance right. And the amount of times that's going to happen isn't enough to warrant even playing that card, even if it works every time.
You know why it's a card that's bothered me?
Why?
Because I lost a $500 card in Game 7 over it.
No. Yep.
And that's why you said, Jake, it's great in Game 7.
Yeah, it's a magnificent card in your Whatnot Breaks. 100%. It's fun. It makes it more interactive.
It's volatile. Yeah. No, okay. Fair enough. We'll let it go. Yeah. We'll let it go. All right.
Okay, so then the final new play, right?
Yep.
Is going to be one that we kind of already talked about. Metal March. For the next 3 battles, if you have a hero with a steel weapon in the active battle, it gets +10.
This is play number 9 for me.
Wow.
This is me calling out steel is meta. This is me saying this is 30 for 0. Give me more cards that do this. Like, why would this? I love this card.
So this card comes at 18 for me.
Okay.
And that is not reflective of what it does or what the plays that I have ahead of it just situationally are better and more impactful, because this can be played around, right? I play around member bounce and 12th man and cold pressure and stuff all the time.
And those are costly plays.
And these are probably better than those in the fact that they're not bonus plays.
Exactly.
And they cost less.
They're not for the rest of the game. It's half the game, and you can't eliminate it.
But that said, you can still play around them.
Yeah.
Like, it's not; those aren't death sentences, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the plays that I have ahead of them are awesome, freaking dog recursion, play draw, or when you use them, you're winning a battle. It guarantees a battle victory.
I will say this. I don't disagree with you, but what I will say is go back to our original first few sentences in this video, which was they built a set that is about sequencing and future battles. And there is someone that's going to rock our worlds that's going to sequence somebody to death.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
They're going to slowly build this pyramid that will be very difficult to overcome.
And more so once alpha and update rotate.
Exactly.
More so than
and what you're saying, the other side of that is right now there's cards that can address it.
I would rather have a plus 20 that I can use to steal a battle than plus 30 over 3 battles.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And again, that is nothing to take away from the power of these cards and how good they are. It's just...
This feels like a death by 1,000 cuts, right? And the question is, can you get to the 1,000 cuts moment? Are they banned? Are they jumping 20 over you, 30 over you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they get a bionic hero draw that they're all 160s already? And who gives a crap if you got plus 10?
True. The hero draw really, changes the look of that play when you feel very insufficient with 10.
Is your hero draw adequate to make that plus 10 matter? If you're rocking 130s and below, I probably would rather have something that gave me plus 30 for one battle than plus 30 over 3.
Yeah. Although to counter that, if I draw a bunch of 160s in a spec deck and I'm able to substitute, and this is a 0 cost that always puts me at 170, I'm now forcing my opponent to spend to try to catch me.
Sure. Yeah. I'd still prefer to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
you're telegraphing right now. Okay, you're saying, hey man, telegraphing for 3 rounds. Is that is that something you want to avoid?
Versus when I know for a fact I'm going to win 2 of 3 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I get to pick my spots there.
Yeah.
So it's just something like that.
Fair enough. I like it. I like the debate.
Yes. So that is plays 1 through 75, which are going to be all of the new non-bonus plays in Tecmo. 76 through 200 are going to be plays that are returning from Alpha, Update, Griffey. And then all of the bonus plays are new.
All new.
Which we're going to talk about
25 of those bad boys.
So,
yep.
Oh, yeah.
I say we start talking about some bonus plays.
Let's do it.
Again, the images here are going to look a little weird. All of the pink will be white. It's just the image files have to look like this, the way that they are foiled. Because if you don't know, bonus plays are foiled. They look different than paper plays. So, bonus play number 1 is rolling reset, 2 cost. For the rest of the game, if you roll a dice and do not like the outcome, you can re-roll the dice 1 time to try and get a different result. We talked about this one earlier. You guys love this one. A lot of people are going to love this one.
Bonus plays are only in
double megas. So you can only find them in double megas. What we don't know, and I assume it's going to be the same as Griffey, probably just 1 per case, but it would be nice if some cases could have more.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I hope it's more than 1 per case, because it's...
You're going to have to buy a lot of cases because there's a lot of good bonus plays. Man, first of all, rolling reset is for me, it was my number 1 play.
It's number 2 on my list.
It's number 2 on yours?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And this is for bonus plays, right? But man, in a world where you're rolling dice and in a world where it creates play recursion right now, in a world where
just doubling the odds of something. It's so good, man.
I gotta have it.
So from a value standpoint, do you guys have any idea? I guess today.
Out of the gate, what would we spend for this card?
If somebody hit this card today, what would you buy it for?
I want to hear Jake's words.
It's not the most expensive one on my list.
In this set? In the Tecmo set? We'll get to ones that are...
He's got one that's probably...
Okay.
Another
that's
one
good
that's
to know.
Near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
I can't see it entering the existence under $300 the way Drought did.
Okay.
I agree.
Even though it's not as good as Drought. But it's the new shiny toy.
It's just different than Drought.
With everybody trying to force the lockout meta still, you have to have it.
Yeah. I agree. If it was $200, I'd be shocked. I would immediately buy it on eBay.
Yeah. Probably a good $300 card on day 1.
Yeah. Now, what if there's a ton of them printed? Well, what if we find out that there's a lot of these?
If they turn out to be one per double mega, then that's going to drive down the price probably. But
but it's a valuable card.
Yeah, no, but that was my next sentence. Is the people using it are going to dictate how much it costs,
not its print. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want this play to use. Period.
Yeah.
Like I want this in my.
And anybody going to Vegas has to have one.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly, I don't know that there's going to be very many people with it in Vegas because nobody's gotten a mass quantity of double megas.
True.
Right.
Like I got 2 of the day one bundles, I think somehow.
Yeah.
That's it. That's 6. Right.
Yeah.
That's not
so
even
are we
a full case.
gonna go on a little road trip?
Yeah.
Dick's Sporting Goods and
Not before Vegas.
road trip to Vegas.
Well,
Just stop at every Dick's Sporting Goods and Target.
The way Boba was talking, like they're gonna lag behind the actual
retail.
release.
Retail lags. That's right.
They're not gonna have them before Vegas.
Oh.
I guess you guys got to check out the Bazooka Vault.
So can I quit working for you guys for a day so I can bid on that spot?
Yeah. You'll have first crack at messaging the person who has the spot.
I didn't even think about this. Early double mega breaks are going to be.
People are going to love that bonus, the all play spot.
The play spot's going to be massive. I agree.
Yeah, like bonus plays and plays are usually split up, but.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. This will be a valuable piece.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, your second play, my first.
Yeah.
Pretty close. I agree with that one.
Yes. Second bonus play is called Play Band. This one costs 3. Choose a play you've used this game. Neither player can use a play with the same name for the rest of the game.
I want to like it, but I don't. For 3 dogs and a bonus play, meaning your deck has to get bigger for it, it's too situational. You don't know. You're not going to be certain that your opponent's going to have the play that you really want it to be. Like, because there's only a handful of plays that you're going to name regardless, right? You're going to steal defense, whether they're playing it or not, right? Because you have to guess. Or reload, or play booster, right? And if they're not playing it, it's just dead, and you have to get it down before they run it. Oh, and by the way, it costs more than those plays do, right? So if it's a play that is supposed to be a counter for a play, I have a hard time using it if it costs more than the play that it's countering, because it's punishing you for trying to defend yourself against something.
I see it differently.
Okay.
I believe this is a requirement because one of the statements you made earlier in the program was lockout type strategies, and I believe that play ban is a solution potentially for that.
Okay.
And I am willing, even if that's not the meta that shows up, I believe that for the 3-cost bonus play for the next 2 years, I want to own play ban for the reason that something creeps up out of the woodwork that I can just take a hammer to. And I'm playing out of fear. There's a little bit of fear in my take on that.
The unknown of what's going to be printed is absolutely a reason. And by all means, we should own most of these, right?
Yeah, Playband's number 9 for me, by the way. I don't know where it fit in your top 25 out of the 25 bonus plays. It might number 9.
It didn't make my top 10.
Yeah.
But to play devil's advocate to your lockout strategy, right? If they're playing first and they go first and it goes, that card is dead. It doesn't do anything. You're never going to get a chance to use it.
But if I'm playing lockout and I get lockout first, right?
You don't need it.
And then I don't need it. True.
So if they play it first, and it does prevent them from reloading it and refilling and reloading it, right? Because if you can see that they have it and then
but it doesn't.
It doesn't?
You're not going to get a chance to play, right? Once they've got you locked out.
Once you don't have any plays in your hand, you don't have plays in your hand.
If they're already reloading, using steel defense, it's over. If they've used the new version of locked playbook or whatever, you're not going to have it in your hand anyways.
True.
Because they're going to force you to discard it, and then you don't get to draw anything.
So you're saying the situations are just not there right now.
The best card that this is useful for is Drought.
Yes.
And that's one card. I'm not going to plan for one card.
Yeah.
That hasn't proven to be a relevant part of the meta yet.
It hasn't. You haven't taken punches from it enough to be worried.
Like, it's not as widely used as those other strategies. And until it is, and even once it is, I think I would just rather build a deck that's more resilient to not being able to recur. hot dogs.
What about the play that we just talked about, rolling reset for the rest of the game? If you roll a dice, re-roll it. What is that valuable to ban? Because again, you and I both said that's probably got to be in a deck. Does this have a place to shut down that bonus play?
It could,
because that can do some damage.
but we talked about the real answer in the other set, or in the non-bonus plays, right?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Shut down a play. I would rather have
true.
that, and it costs one less. It's in the main deck. It doesn't have to be a bonus play, and it can win a battle, right?
True. Yeah, and you have a theory about bonus plays, right? What's your
Philosophy with bonus plays is this: unless it forces me to put it in a deck, I'm not going to.
You don't want to have it as an extra card.
There's only a handful of bonus plays right now that truly do that in a way that it's not a detriment to make your deck size bigger.
It feels deck clunky is what you call it.
Like
yeah.
it adds to it. Things like cheap draw, instant refund, they do so much that the added clunkiness is acceptable. Most bonus plays don't give you that benefit right now. And this certainly isn't one, I don't think, because even if we're talking about the first bonus play where they're doubling their dice rolls, right? In and of itself, I don't know what that does if they don't have deep in the playbook. It tilts the advantage in their favor a little bit, but it's not insurmountable. So until we've seen a meta develop with it, like it
could be a gem
Right.
with certain things that come up, but to your point, maybe it's just a wait and see card.
All right, bonus play 3. So the next bonus play is called Draw Lock, 3 cost. For the rest of the game, if either player has 4 or more plays in their hand, that player cannot draw any plays. This effect happens as soon as you reach 4 plays. This one to me sounds solid.
So a little bit of clarification I would like on this play is, once you guys each hit 4 plays, does that mean nobody gets to draw for the rest of the game, or is it only when you have 4 or more plays in your hand?
When you get below 4, do
But
you
this
come
could-
off of that?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Because the way this is worded, it could be ruled either way, and I would really like clarity on that. Because if
Walk
this,
me down the branches. Just tell me fork number 1. Let's say that they say no. Once it's there, you're locked down no matter if you come off of it and you get down to 3 or 2. If it's a pure lockout, what do you think about it?
So if you go below 4, you can draw again.
Oh, okay.
I'm 90% certain that is. But the game's going to be rookie mode, basically, because if you get stuck with 4 plays in your hand that don't really do anything, and both of you do, now we're turning over heroes in battles and seeing what happens.
Because you start with 4 plays. So if
Right.
somebody had this right at the beginning, it has to be the first way. It can't be the second. Because somebody
Right.
could run this and then now you're just playing war.
And if your first 4 plays don't allow you to do something, like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Interesting.
I love the play. In
Yeah.
fact, for me, Draw Lock found its way at the 6th best play in bonus plays.
I
for me.
like it either way. Like either
Yeah.
way, because I think it makes people, you have to make a decision.
I have it at 8, but ideally you rock a play booster for 13 and then drop this down, and it doesn't matter because you've got half your deck in your hand and they've got 4.
Just because you
Yeah.
hit 4, you hit it by going to 15.
Yeah, this is a slightly less restrictive draw lock than what we have currently.
Exactly.
Wow. I think that saying it that way, I think it actually makes it look
Isn't that kind of cool that, you set it up in a way that you hit it and you go way over it
Yeah.
while your opponent is sitting on it.
I would expect this one to have a somewhat prohibitive DBS score.
Yeah.
We got to wait and see.
Yeah. Okay. Bonus play 4 is Draw Limit. This one costs 3. For the rest of the game, your opponent can't draw more than 2 plays per battle.
Now this one is infinitely better than draw lock.
Yeah, this one is good. So is this one? Where's this one at in your list?
It actually didn't make my top 10 because
It's not in my top 10 either. No.
What?
But the way that I think about it, it should probably take draw lock's place and maybe fall in at 11.
I will not change my Draw Lock. My Draw Lock stays. Draw Limit doesn't do it for me.
So the people, wow.
They can't
So-
draw more than 2 plays. That
Yeah, I
doesn't.
feel like a lot of people try drawing in.
Not really. Because play booster only gets to draw 2 plays. And then they don't get a draw play at the end of their turn.
That's a good play.
Draw more than 2 plays per battle. Oh, so you think this takes into account the drawing for turn?
It has to.
So you're rolling.
Because it
draw more than 2 plays per battle. Okay.
Am I reading it right or am I mistaken here?
No, I think
Yeah,
that's
because
right.
it doesn't specify how those plays are drawn.
I didn't think about your end of turn draw.
So
Okay.
This card's actually quite good, I think.
Huh.
And I probably just, when I was doing my rankings, the way I did it, I probably put the little check mark in the wrong, next to the wrong card, because it's infinitely better than Play Lock, or the one that I put at 8, Draw Lock. Because Draw Lock, this doesn't hit you.
This is just your opponent.
Yeah, this is just your. I'm pretty sure I just mixed it up. It was late last night when I was doing this. So.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what?
Bonus play 4.
All right.
Bonus play 5. Free play. This costs 4. Reveal a play from your playbook with a cost of 3 or less and shuffle your playbook. Play it for free.
You get to hunt your deck for a freaking nuke. And why would I not have this? This is at the top of my bonus playlist.
So is this not just reverse psychology? Because really you paid 4 for that. Play whatever one that you're going to play.
Yeah, but you get to go find it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You literally, if it's in your deck and it's 3 or more, and you
Like the one I mentioned in the non-bonus plays, this one's near and dear to my heart for reasons we won't talk about, but this is in the conversation for the best play in Boba, period.
it's so powerful.
Like, I wouldn't argue anybody who wanted to put this at number 1, and I probably might put it at 1 myself.
Yeah,
It's the best play in Boba.
Yeah,
So get them while you can, kids, because they're going to be expensive.
yeah, I agree. Because you literally, at the minute you have this, you get the play that you put in your deck that you need to win.
Yeah.
Period.
This is basically a second copy of whatever you want. Just like by any means necessary, only 4. And by any means necessary is an amazing card. It just costs 6. And that's the
I
only
know.
drawback. Now 4 is absolutely manageable, and this is going to get you whatever you need. It's going to get you your play booster. It's going to get most of your lockout conditions. It's going to get you a cheap draw. It's going to get you
Whatever.
It's going to get you drought.
Whatever
my
your deck
goodness.
strategy is,
Yeah.
whatever it is that you want to have happen early,
Yeah.
if you get this play, it's over. You get it.
This is the epitome of what I was talking about. This card forces you to put it in your deck.
Yeah.
Now, DBS score dependent, right? If it comes out at 70, probably not going to run it. Just because it now not only does it make your deck bigger, it takes out 3 cards in your deck that have to be bums now, right?
Why wouldn't I still, I'm going back to my play ban. Why wouldn't I want to have play ban in my deck to make sure you don't do this?
Because you're just going to say the play that they were using instead, that they would search for.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're not going to take out free play. You're going to announce the play itself.
Right. But you're still going to want them to pay 4 for it.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Because this isn't inadvertently or in a vacuum better than the play that you're searching for, because it costs less normally when you don't have to search for it, right? This just adds a layer of getting it.
By the way, have you felt a shift from the grind of the main 75 plays? It's like little punches. And do you feel the haymaker versions of what BPLs are? Like, I feel like it's the difference in these plays is like talking about major economies, major movements, and down in the main plays, it's like minor movements.
This is exactly what bonus play should be. Yeah, they've done a great job with this set. In these.
This is when you see the wording in bonus plays. It is not talking about little jabs. These are big swing plays.
And not all of them are going to be super valuable and great cards, but they have to be better than regular plays. Otherwise,
Completely
what's
agree.
the point?
All right, bonus play 6. Big game hunting, 1 cost. Reveal the top 3 plays of your playbook. Add any play with a cost of 3 or higher. Discard the rest. This is probably did not make you guys' top 10, huh?
Not for me.
Yeah.
It did not. This one is one that probably just not yet.
It's so disappointing that you have to grab a play of 3 or higher.
I know.
Yeah.
Because, like, cheap edition, you get to look at 5 and just grab one.
Or tough call. This reminds me a little bit of like a tough call, right?
Even tough call, it doesn't have a restriction on the cost.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Tough call's better.
It is. It is. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially, this would have a hard time making the cut as a non-bonus play.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
because it's a bonus play, it's automatically almost a no-go, I think.
But I will say this: I love the name, Big Game Hunting.
Yeah,
it's a
like
cool
that.
name. Well done, team.
Yeah, they could have done something different with that, taken out a huge hero power or something.
Yeah,
like
I
taking
love
out
that.
a rhino or something. But yeah.
All right, bonus play 7, load management, 0 cost. If you didn't use the play last battle, your hero gets +10 and you recover a hot dog. That's solid. It's kind of the one where you get +15 if you used to play last battle.
Oh yeah.
So like kind of like that, but like you also get something else.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
That one's not a bonus play though.
Yeah.
If you're desperate for hot dog recursion, it's super situational though.
It is.
That's what I felt. I thought about the other options in bonus plays, hot dog recoveries. This one did not make my top 10 in bonus plays, but I understand its benefit. But this one, what the conversation we just had, this feels like a jab versus a haymaker, and I can get jabs elsewhere.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be, as a non-bonus play, it would be a superstar in sealed, but it's not, and it's a bonus play, so you're never going to see it.
Yeah. Okay. Next bonus play is bonus play 8, Momentum Thief, 2 cost. Your hero gets +5 for every play your opponent has run or will run this battle.
I really liked. I saw the title. I read the card. I got excited. Thought about it for a while. Looked at the cost. Thought about it some more, and it didn't make my top 10.
So, with a slight amount of nuance, we just saw this play rendered as not a bonus play and cost 3, right? And you get +10 or -10 for each one. This costs 1 less, but you get half the bonus, right? And for the same reason, it should cost 1, because 10 per play costs 1. At 1, it has a chance of sneaking its way into a deck. At 2, as a bonus play,
yeah, a little tough.
All right. Bonus play number 9 is draw attacks, 2 cost. For the rest of the game, whenever your opponent draws a play from a play ability, they lose 1 hot dog. This one has to be crazy.
So
this is so good.
I know. This is why people need pull the plug or some version of pull the plug to me.
Yeah.
Because this is for me, this was play number 3 in bonus top 3. I ranked it number 3 in bonus plays for myself.
This one's going to cost some dollars. People are going to drop some money on this.
I feel like
this is the answer to Play Booster, right?
This is an answer to everything.
Anybody that's banking on drawing plays.
Yeah.
They are going to get smoked with this card.
And everybody should have play draw in their deck.
And everybody needs play draw.
Yeah.
So it's like you're literally, this is a must-have card.
Yeah. This is a quick 2-piece with drought, right? A couple of dotted I's. Just think.
Yeah.
Sorry about your bad luck. Good luck recovering from this.
This is, draw tax is massive
So
card.
good.
Yeah.
I think I got it number 4 on my list. Yeah.
You're at 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's up there. That's a very good play.
Yes.
All right. Bonus play 10, price check, 1 cost. Reveal a play from your hand. Your opponent must reveal one too. If yours costs less, draw a play. Reveal is you at least get to see what they have, but
yeah,
is it worth it?
This is like telling your big man under the basket not to dribble.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of dribbling going on here.
There's just too many times where it does nothing. It just
That's my point. I'm out on price check.
I'm out too. Yeah, I'd be curious to hear the intent behind the card, but at its face value, it's tough to see it being useful. Because if your opponent has no plays, it does nothing because they can't reveal one. And secondly, drawing a play does nothing as a bonus play. If it's not 2 or more plays, all it does is make your deck bigger. You might as well have just drawn the card.
That's the clunky factor. It's
Yeah.
I'm spending 1 to get 1 play, maybe.
Yeah, no,
maybe.
that doesn't make sense.
And you could have just left it out of your deck and just drawn the play that you would have drawn from it anyways.
Playbook knowledge part of it is the only thing that I can think of.
Yeah.
Is like you're getting knowledge, your information, but again, am I willing to spend that for information for the benefit? No, I'm not.
No, it's too much of a drag on the rest of the deck.
Yep.
All right. Bonus play 11. I like this name. We're at the first tee. We get a breakfast ball.
Yeah.
0 cost. You can only use this in battle 1. You shuffle at least 3 plays back into your deck and draw 3 new plays.
Jake, if it wasn't just battle 1, it would be there. And Guide me, Obi-Wan, because I'm telling you, I literally took it from being in my top 3, 4, or 5. It didn't make my top 10 because it has to be freaking play 1, round 1. Talk to me. Talk me back.
This should probably be number 2 on my list, but it's number 3 to Rolling Reset because I think Rolling Reset's funner.
Okay.
But for those who have only got Bo Jackson Battle Arena in their TCG knowledge base,
yeah,
you don't know what mulligans are.
We don't know what mulligans are.
This card is a mulligan.
Oh, okay.
So you look at your hand, you got that card and 3 cards that don't do anything for you.
They're early garbage.
You get to punch that and you get to start over with 3 fresh cards.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how freaking crucial that can be.
But walk me through your math, right?
It's not about the math. It was infinitely better when combo was ruining the day, right? Because if you have your combo deck that runs super efficiently and you've got that 1 in 100 draws where all you've got is dog recursion in your hand, except for this starts you over. And now you're looking from stalling out to going in battle 1. It's just a mulligan. That's all it is.
And
I don't know if you remember this, but I made a comment in one of this other discussions that we had a while back that said if I got to mulligan, I would never lose.
Oh.
But you realize though, this is why I'm not there with you yet.
Okay.
98.34% of the time, it ain't happening.
Okay.
You're playing for a 1% chance.
In that same percentage, you don't need it. So this is one that people probably aren't going to understand until they've seen it in practice.
It's going to require a lot of me watching for this. When it works, it's going to work great.
It doesn't have to be a completely dead hand. You can just re-optimize with it.
Yeah.
Even if it's only 2 of the cards. This card, and again, maybe not right now, but at some point in the future, people are going to... You have to take my word on it.
I gave you the wrong percentage because truly what this is, you're drawing 4 cards in round 1. And, okay, you might get some extra draw cards along the way, but you're drawing 4 cards, right? 4 out of, let's just call it 63 total cards. So you have a 6.3% chance of drawing that card.
Okay.
All right. So you're probably, my guess is you're between 8 and 10% chance of using that card.
So
1 in 10, 1 in 12.
Like I said, it probably isn't as great right now as it was during the Extreme Lockout heyday, right? But I would have jammed this into every lockout deck.
The mulligan, yeah. Okay.
Because it closes that 3% gap where you don't go off turn 1.
Yeah.
And
mulligan is real.
Depending on what new plays come down the line or what formats they do or what they decide to do with the DBS, this card has an absolute future, and it's going to be...
So you're saying, listen, man, even if you're not a believer, buy Breakfast Ball. Triple B. Buy Breakfast Ball with bacon.
Yeah.
It's...
Hey, Ike.
I'm perfectly able to accept that I could be 100% wrong on this card, but I don't think so.
I'm not, like... I think that I would be a buyer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna struggle to get it in my deck right away until I get beat by it many times.
But it's, as far as what the play is, it costs 0, and what it does and what it has the potential to do. I
love it.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
We might not see its effects for 6 months, 12 months, a year, but
this was one of the only in the top 10 that I didn't have it in my top 10 and you did.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to that debate.
Okay. Yeah. Bonus play 12. Trade in 2 cost, draw 2 plays, and discard 1 play from your hand.
I love this one.
That's a good one. Draw 2 plays for 2.
Yeah. There's a lot of ways that has shown itself.
But we already have it in non-bonus play version.
That's what I mean.
Trade up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point.
As a bonus play that should have cost 1 or less.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where did it land in your ratings, in your rankings? Okay.
So
we're there.
Compared to the other bonus plays in this set.
Yeah.
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 But I have a hard time justifying cheap draw right now at 35 DBS, right? And this costs 2 instead of 1 hot dog.
I would imagine this thing comes in at a 10 to 12, 10 to 13.
It'd have to be even less than that.
Yeah, which makes it attractive.
Does it?
Yeah, because the regular play version, you're spending 3 times that.
Yeah, but you're not adding to the size of your deck. And I'm not currently running that.
And I know, and that's your thing. That's your thing. Keep the size keep that deck count low. Make it efficient, unclunky.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm excited that I ripped this card.
If it comes out at 5, then you got to take it a little more seriously.
Okay.
Because I don't think that you're really... At 5, you can trim a 15 bonus play score, or a 15 DBS score down to 10, and not feel it as much, even though you're still adding a little bit of drag to the ultimate deck.
You can build
calculus.
better around it at 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's even at 5, you're going to justify it if you're trying to force the lockout decks.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. Just like I'd have to test it.
It's a good relative play in Tecmo. It may not be the best play to get into the deck because there could be better options. DBS will really tell you how serious to get about it.
There are better options that I tried and couldn't make work. And
there you go.
Only cost 1.
And so you're just saying, hey.
Yeah, So I don't know. Maybe.
Gotcha. All right.
Maybe if you have 30 of those options that do something similar, and now your deck is not 30 of them, maybe 5 of them, and now your deck's 35 instead of 30. But there's enough of them that you can start chaining things together, and they're cheap enough DBS.
Yeah.
You could start increasing the efficiency of your deck.
Oh, okay.
All right. Bonus play 13. Playing ahead. 0 cost. If your opponent's hero has a lower current power than your hero, draw a play.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather just not have it in my deck and draw a play.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move on.
Okay. All right. Bonus play 14. Flip to lock. 0 cost. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent can't run any plays next battle. If tails, you can't run any plays next battle. I feel like this would not be good for me. This would frustrate me. Bonus play 15. Overflow draw. 0 cost. If you have 5 or more hot dogs, draw 2 plays and then lose a hot dog. That's solid. So pretty much for 1 dog, you get to draw 2 plays.
Unless you don't have any dogs, and then you just get to draw 2.
I like that.
This is infinitely better than trade-in.
Yeah.
Infinitely.
I'm all over. The overflow draw for me was
I'm a fan of that one.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay.
Still not quite as good as Rich Get Richer, though.
No. Agreed with that.
Yeah. All right. Bonus play 16. Alternate efficiency. 0 cost. If your hero has an alt weapon, your next play costs 1 less hot dog. Hey, that one's hard to...
Not even then for me. I think this would have been better served as
a regular play.
A regular play, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so bonus play 16, not really worth it. Bonus play 17. Trade blows. 0 cost. Both heroes lose -10. Then both players draw a play. Ooh.
I don't understand why you have that first line.
Yeah, you literally went nowhere.
Yeah, unless you have a way that says...
There's some kind of combo with it that you're playing.
Yeah, or some reason that your hero can't be lowered, right? But again,
I don't want my player to draw a play.
Yeah, and you're adding a play to draw another play.
What's the play you liked earlier that was like you get +10, like no matter what? Or I forget what it was.
Oh, you mean for every play they draw over 1, I get... Is that what you were talking about? Where
I can't remember the name of it. But
so it's like you're forcing them to draw a play so that you can get a benefit? Is that what you're thinking?
The one where they can't draw more than 2.
No, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I guess that's to my point is Trade Blows is going to have to show some kind of combo benefit that I don't understand right now on the early take. Because on its face value, ain't no way that I'm going to lose 10 and both of us draw a play. I'm not going to put it in as a bonus play for anything like that.
Like even if it was only me drawing a play, I wouldn't use it because
I know.
You're just adding a size.
I know. So
I'm on your deck so you could draw 1 extra.
Okay. All right, hot swap, 2 cost. I think I know your guys' answer on this one, but I could be way wrong. Discard 1 play from your hand. Your hero gets plus 15 and you draw a play.
Better served in regular plays for me.
Yeah, I was thinking you guys wouldn't like it because it's one of those things where...
Yeah, it costs 2.
Yeah, the 2 cost.
Again, this feels like jabs. These are jabs. Yeah. I give me something different in my bonus play.
Like, bonus plays for this are inherently worse. Unless you're getting 30 for 1, it shouldn't be a bonus play. It's not enough to force it into a deck.
Yeah.
Or to increase deck size.
Agreed.
Yeah, 10 per play should have been a bonus play.
I agree.
Yeah, one should have.
I completely agree.
Bonus play 19, discard for a hex. 1 cost. If your opponent's hero has a hex weapon, your opponent must discard 1 random play from their hand. I mean...
Why is this a bonus play and Glow and Gum or not?
I know the very first play of play number 1 was the Gum version of this, non-bonus play. And so, yeah, the Hex version showing up as a bonus play, a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
And why does it have to be your opponent's hero? Why can't it just be if your hero has these, then you make them discard? That seems like it'd be more desirable. Maybe that's too powerful, I don't know.
If it would be like, if there's a Hex weapon type in this battle.
Ooh, I like that. That makes it more usable. It gives you more chance for it to be used. It obviously
isn't.
They've
had a Hex weapon in this game or something.
In the game?
Yeah.
This one just doesn't make it anywhere for me yet.
It just feels. I also feel like I would never play this in spec. It would. This would be Apex.
It is to me. Yeah. If it is ever used, it's Apex oriented.
Yeah.
But again, there's so many players.
I know.
Bonus play 20, Purge and Patch. 4 cost. Your opponent discards their entire hand. Wow. Their hero gets -5 for each card lost this way. They then draw 2 plays and 2 heroes. That's pretty... It's expensive, but it's good, right?
I love this play. I love Purge and Patch. I don't know why. In fact, Jake, Devin, I'll admit to you guys both. I don't know why I love it, but I do.
Yeah. I think it's just...
I will be happy to buy this play from anybody that doesn't want it.
It can cause so much hurt, I feel, on them.
Is there a way for me to do this and they don't get to draw their 2 plays along the way? The question, though, is it worth the 4 cost?
I'd rather have Overwhelm.
Overwhelm says what again? Overwhelm says...
Opponent discards 2 plays. I don't know if it's at random or not, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when they start trying to get cute and add a bunch of plays in there, then that's when you can use this, and then now all of a sudden, like, hopefully you got rid of the good stuff.
Yeah. This effectively does the same thing as Overwhelm in the early game. You take their hands from 4
early
to
game
2 and... This is a bonus play. Yeah, you get the added attention of -5 for each card lost this way. So it's -40 for 4 early on.
That's what I was thinking. The economy checks for me. Economy checks. I can disrupt them significantly.
But again, how often do you need a 40-point swing that you can't do for 1 dog as a regular play?
Yeah, you're right. That's something that I've had to learn because I've really wanted to get those big chunks in one play. Yeah.
Was it Dogpile is one of my favorite cards.
Yeah.
You can't use it though.
Then put Purge and Patch right beside Dogpile, and that's where I'm at because I truly like. Yeah. I put it at number 10 because I literally just like it. I literally read it more times than I care to admit.
I mean, there is something to be said that you don't know what they're going to discard. If they've got a super sick hand and now they've got to start with 2 plays they weren't planning on.
Yeah.
I could be talked into it maybe. It's tough that it's a bonus play, and it's even a little bit tougher that it's 4 because it's such a massive hot dog commitment.
But it might be cheap on the DBS, right?
It's going to have to be.
And that's what I'm banking on.
Like, it's got to be low.
And I can't imagine when you lay out your heroes. You've just laid out your heroes face down. You drew average to garbage, and then you draw 4 150 to 160 power in spec, right? You're playing strong in your hand. You're like, hey, I'm going to be substituting. And then all of a sudden somebody throws this out there and boom.
Yeah. I'm going to test the gobbledygook out of this play, man.
I know.
I'm going to try and make it work. I want to. But again,
you know what I actually the reason I wouldn't do this is I'm actually helping someone add heroes to their discard pile.
Who cares?
Really?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that strategy. It's a great strategy, and it's very effective.
Okay.
But they don't get to stop you from playing.
True.
So it's,
okay. Okay. All right.
So next to
Shamefully
dog pile.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, next to dog pile. Okay.
Yep.
Bonus play 21. This one's interesting. Fresh legs, 1 cost. If your hero is rookie or prospect inspired, it gets plus 15. It's just cool, but it's not like...
Yes. Let me say this. I am excited about merging collectability and gameplay. Okay. This is the first time that we've ever seen those stamps be worth something in gameplay.
Yep.
For all rookie deck. But give me this in the regular plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has no business in bonus.
It is going to be a $15 bonus play for all of eternity, probably. It's just...
I like the idea of it. I love the concept. I hope that they grow this because I want to build around the pose of the hero.
Yeah.
I want to build around the stamp, the rookie-inspired stamps, the unmasked.
The treatments.
The treatments. This shows us the direction that they're going. Fresh Legs, I think, is speaking to the future.
Yeah.
More than it is fresh legs for a play that I want to put into my deck.
Yeah, the insert thing could be interesting.
I
mean,
think
there's a lot
too.
of different things you can do.
Yeah. Incredible whatnot.
And
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a Game 7 card right there.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, bonus play 22. Alt, toss, 0 cost. If your hero has an alt weapon, flip a coin. If heads, draw 1 play.
It was bad without the flip a coin. I hate to be that cynical about it, man. It just... now it's a 50-50 shot of replacing itself when you could have just... You're better off not having it in your deck.
This one reminds me of Super Draw.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
The ones from Alpha that did the same thing, Hex Draw and
yeah. It's one of the, what were there, 2 or 3 alt plays that did make it. But yeah, probably not for me today.
That would have been great as a non-bonus play.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Not even great, but remove the flip and make it not a bonus play.
Yeah.
Because there's only a handful of heroes that it could possibly affect.
And the chase is actually getting alt weapon heroes.
And there's not enough to make a complete deck out of.
So reward the person that's actually got the hero.
Exactly.
Agreed. Don't make them flip a coin over it.
Yep.
True. All right, bonus play 23. Let's make it fair. 2 cost. Anytime your opponent draws a play because of a play effect, you also draw a play. You're like, that one's nice. That one is sick.
This one's got evil
Where's
written
this
all
one at
over
on
it.
the rankings?
Where'd you put it, Jake?
It's got to be up there. Top 5?
No.
No?
It probably should be higher. I've got it at 7.
I'm at 4. This is a top 4 for me. Anytime your opponent draws a play because of a play. Now, I think I'll bet, Jake, the reason that you got tripped up a little bit with it was because of a play effect versus just the drawing a play.
No, my wits were about me when I ranked it. It's so similar to the other one, Draw Limit.
Yeah.
It's better than that one, but it probably absolutely should be higher on my rankings.
What's that one where every time your opponent plays a play, you draw a play? What's that called from Alpha? You're not alone.
You're not alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is absolutely that.
That's a 4-coster too, right? This is 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the only time
like
you
I said,
can't
this
use
is-
this is at the end of the battle, right? When they draw their play. But any other time, like
This deserves to be higher on my list.
they're drawing because of an effect of a play.
Can I ask you a question about this, both you guys?
Yeah.
This says anytime. This does not say for rest of the game.
Oh, true. They can't.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's lower, because I wanted clarification now that I think about it. Like,
If this is
yeah.
giving me rest of game benefit without rest of game wording,
It has to.
anytime.
I would,
Anytime.
if I was a betting man.
Anytime?
No. If I'm a betting man, they're going to errata it to say for the rest of the game.
No, don't.
Dear diary, I do not want any time to be for rest of game. I want it to work outside of the rest of game world. That's my desire. I understand. I understand the 0s and 1s of it. I get it. Jake,
if for no other reason than to make it less complicated for judges,
I know, but
because they're struggling right now.
I don't care. I do care.
Don't
I do
take
care.
this the wrong way. You would care more if you were at more events. It's been a problem.
I understand. The judging has to be uniform, but anytime is used once in all of Boba.
Yeah.
And I can remember, even if I'm not at the event, I can remember what anytime means versus all the rest of it.
All right, bonus play 24. Intercepted draw. 4 cost. Every time your opponent would draw a play this battle, flip a coin. If heads, you draw 1 play instead. No?
I want it to be something useful, but at 4,
I'm not interested.
I'm already taking risks at 4 with with Purge and Patch.
It's only this battle, so like if you play second, it doesn't matter. If you play first, they just suck it up and don't play anything. So, yeah.
It's a pass for me.
All right, so our last bonus play is bonus play 25. Game of Change, 0 cost. If you've flipped a coin or rolled a dice 3 or more times this battle, or this game, draw 2 plays.
So is it change or chance? Game of
chance.
Chance.
Game of chance. Yeah,
Made it look weird. It's a top 10er for me in the set.
I got it at 10.
You're at 10 on it, and my Game of Chance is number 8 for me. Okay.
You're gonna get to 3 dice rolls in a game pretty easily, and then it's 2 draw for 0.
Yeah. If I agree. Rolling a dice is part of your gameplay. It's hard not to think about this play being a part of your deck.
It's got to be an auto include, and it's probably going to be a less than 10 DBS score.
I know. So, two plays, man. 2 plays with the right deck. It can make a deck hum. It's not as clunky adding that one.
Wow.
Oh, there it is, man.
That is
that is all
new plays. So that is 100 new plays for you between the regular plays and the 100 plays in Tecmo.
Thank you guys for doing this. This is
thanks for allowing me the opportunity to talk with you guys about it.
Jake, having you in the mix on this has been awesome, and battling with you over some of the thought processes here has been incredible.
I feel like I lagged a little bit in the bonus plays. If I had a chance to redo it, a couple of them that didn't make my top 10 were absolutely deserving of it.
I will tell you this, after we've all talked, I literally want to go back and redo it.
Yeah.
And I know that we're going to go back and redo it anyway after DBS comes out.
Have to.
Yeah.
And then I also know
that's a very different ranking with DBS.
Yes. And then I also know this. I have to go compare this now against Alpha Update. I have to go compare this to my Griffey plays. I have to, there's obviously intra-set analysis that's going to go on. All of this that we just did was based on just looking at Tecmo and getting it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Leave your top 10 lists in the comments, man.
Yes.
Let us know what you guys think about the plays yourselves.
Yes, absolutely. Drop a comment. Let us know. Favorite regular plays, bonus plays, whatever it is. Gotta let us know in the comments.
Team Bazooka blowing up the scene. From regional to Star City chasing Chicago dreams. Dice roll, corn flip, whole breath. One turn from breaking through.